Okay, guys, and finally we are live. This is the AFGC. This is Charlie Wolf Gaming, and unfortunately, due to some technical issues, we ran into a bit of a delay. But fortunately, all those minor bugs are out of the way now, and we're ready to get tonight's action underway. With me tonight, as was the case yesterday, my good friend, my homie, the godfather of the African FGC, Sheldon. How's it going, guy?
Oh boy, I'm excited, man. Fuck, it's been taking forever to get started, but we're here now. Let's get going.
Okay, so just to give you some sort of an idea in terms of what's happening tonight, we have lost a bit of time as a result of the technical issues. However, it is with a bit of disappointment that I have to tell you that one of the contestants in tonight's top 8, Dexter Fury, had to pull out because of some issues at home with regards to the power supply. So he will be unable to take part in this tournament going forward, which actually means that my first match in loser's side is going to be a bye.
Sure.
With that happening, as unfortunate as it is, we might be able to just make up a little bit of time based on the time that we lost as a result of the technical issue, Sheldon. So I'm ready to go. I'm sure you're ready to go.
Oh yeah, I'm time to see some of these matches, and let's get it going. Who's first on the list? Who we got?
Okay, so we're gonna go with the Alamak versus Tinashi game first. And then followed by that, these are the winner side of the top 8. So these guys still have 2 lives left in the tournament. Immediately after this, we're going to go into the match between Atrocity and the Stabs, which is also a winner side top 8 match.
Definitely looking forward to that one. Tanashi is one of my boys from back in the day, so I'm really looking forward to seeing him and Alamak go at it. Can you tell me more about the mains that they do?
Well, Alamak, I do know, has a very nasty dirtbag Kano. He's kind of stormed his way through the bracket using that Kano exclusively. And I don't think we're going to see any other character except Kano himself. Tanashi plays quite a few characters, but I do know that he is a bit of a Cassie Cage loyalist, dating back to the MK11 days as well.
That's for sure. That's what I know him for. I know him for that Cassie Cage, and Cassie Cage is definitely a top tier. Just all around good character. So I'm interested to see, because the Kano versus Cassie would be a definitely strong match to be going in to start off this top 8.
I think so, and we're just waiting for Alamak to join the Koth lobby as well. The invite has gone out.
Cool.
So I think while we're waiting for these guys, there is some admin that I need to sort out on the YouTube channel as well, Sheldon. So I'm just busy doing that right now.
Alright, cool, man.
The YouTube feed is in fact live. And while we're waiting for Alamak to come through, what I am going to do is just make sure that all the details on the YouTube video is in fact correct. I think what's happening is that the information on the video itself is very much by default. I see Alamak has joined us now as well, Sheldon.
Fantastic.
So
well,
I think we're about to get this game underway.
Yeah, you're live. On the thing still says the first to 10 with Alamak and Nevermore.
Yes, that I'll be changing in a second.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. So here we are. First match of our top 8 winners bracket. This is Tanashi versus Alamak, and they are good to go. I drop them a message to let them know. But yeah, they're pretty much good to go. They can start selecting their characters and get going.
And I think with that being said, we're about to get into some Mortal Kombat action for this evening. It is Thursday. It's the eve of Good Friday. And I'm sure we're going to be treated to some good matches as well, Sheldon.
Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this. It's nothing like a bit of Mortal Kombat to start off a long weekend. And more than anything, I'm hyped. But what's this? We got Tanashi obviously going and sticking with the Cassie, but Alamak with a Sub-Zero pick.
Sub-Zero pick, and I'm sure that this is going to be equally as dangerous a character as what his Kano is. Alamak, obviously one of the top players going into the PS4 community as well. Tanashi, no walkover. So I think there's going to be a tight match. This is a first to 3 setting, guys. It's a first to 3 setting. So I'm sure the guys know about it. They've been aware of it since the beginning of this tournament. And yeah, Sheldon, over to you.
Nice one. Let's see how these boys start off. Tanashi feeling the space, bit of zoning coming in. Oh, but Sub-Zero catching him already, but not even the full combo punish. Okay, good start up, getting him in the schmicks. All plus for days. That's not plus. Full combo punish, there we go. Early breakaway. What's Tanashi gonna do? Bit of zoning coming in. Gotta watch those, they are low. Tanashi just keeping this game going. As you can see, LMX is absolutely out of meter, so not very many defensive options, so they're waiting for his choice. This is still anyone's game, Connor. I don't know what you're seeing, but I'm pretty much seeing that. No, never mind. Tanashi's got him in that plus game. What's he going to go for? Good space, dude.
That was a good first round there by Tanashi.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think the fact that this is a first to 3, I think Alabak maybe just tried the Sub-Zero. But I do think that if this game doesn't quite go his way, we're going to see a very, very quick swap to Krainer, I'm sure, Sheldon.
Okay, nice one. Definitely, still some good strength coming through from Tanashi with his Sub-Zero. Not seeing much different changes there. Oh, but he is... Oh. Good corner carry, good corner combo. Yeah, gets the fatal blow. This round looking towards Sub, and he gets it. Follow.
Okay, so it's one round apiece right now, looking dead even. And I actually think that the end of that second round there, Sheldon, Alamak did pick up a bit of momentum, and I think he's taking it directly into this third round now, but the Tanashi answering back, carrying him into the corner here.
Great turnaround.
I must be honest, from what I've seen thus far from Tanashi, he does seem to know this character extremely well.
Yeah, I can see from Tanashi, he has got some good matchup knowledge, and he also just knows his character so well.
Absolutely.
Oh, great down two coming in from Elamac. Not having any of that rest of their combo. Getting caught by the overhead. Plus string. Would he go for it again? No, just keeping the good zoning. Actually, I was wrong about that bullet. It's a mid.
Oh, that's the fatal blow.
I mean, I didn't expect that, and I think that's definitely it. First match going forward.
That's it.
Yeah.
I do know with that very last hit in Sub-Zero's fatal blow animation, you can basically count on that hit to take about 100 life away. So when I saw Alamak at about 70 life, I thought to myself, nope, this is the end. And just like that, I mean, if this is the type of match we're going to see, Sheldon, to start off tonight's event, I can only imagine what the rest of the matches are going to be like. A very close game. Very close. But Alamak just pulling through at the end there.
Very strong from both of them. Round apiece, and basically came down to that last round. You know, we watched the first of 10 last night of Sub-Zero, and it looked like Tanashi had all the answers for Sub-Zero, but just in that last round, Elamac just coming through and just making sure that he hit that fatal blow. That fatal blow was all it took. It was anyone's game until it hit. Here we are in the second game already. Elamac 1 up. Tanashi, he's got some plays to make.
But I think the fact that he's sticking to the Cassie pick, I think he believes in the character. I think he believes that he wasn't quite out of that first game. And I definitely think he thinks of himself as having the right amount of skill, the right amount of knowledge to actually get this back level terms and put a bit of pressure on Alamak.
100%. Full strings coming ahead. He's ready. Takes a good throw. Ready sitting almost a round piece, but here comes, Elamac returning back with his answers. Both of them having a couple jabs at each other, not too sure on who's going to go first. Wait your turn, he says, boy. Another plus string. Caught by the freeze. What's Elamac's answer here? Oh, to break away from Tanashi. But this round was looking all Tanashi. And now Ellenbach just once again showing how powerful this fatal blow can be. Holy crap.
439 damage. 439 damage, and Ellenbach closes out that round as well. Tanashi in a bit of trouble here. And I think unlike last night, Sheldon, Tanashi doesn't have the luxury of a first to 10. This is a first to 3. He gets the corner carry. Ellenbach's so awake to all Cassie's different options that she has, and he's just blocking everything coming his way. And as I say that, gets a gunshot to the knees.
Oh, he
Slight
fell
delay.
for it. Oh, the boost. Mix up time to put that full cancel.
Okay, this is Ellenbach's chance now, or Tanashi's chance rather. Just put some pressure while the defensive bar's gone of Sub-Zero, but Sub-Zero doing well to just keep Ellenbach, will keep Tanashi away. And unfortunately, I think that's going to be the end of the round. Not just yet, it is in fact the end of game number 2. Ellenbach storms into a 2-0 lead. Sheldon.
Wow, you know what? That was just so strong. Just strong from both sides. You know what? Ellenbach just absolutely dominating with. He knew where he stood. He was like, well, shit. Okay, I've got no bars. I'm gonna keep Tanashi out. But he had an answer for every one of Tanashi's pressure game with Cassie. What is Tanashi going to do? I really hope he changes something up now. Will he stay with Cassie, or is he going to change the character?
Okay, Tanashi just asking here if it's the first to 2 or first to 3. It is in fact the first to 3, so you're not out of this just yet, Tanashi. I also see a couple of guys in the chat asking if, or telling me that the stream name is incorrect. If you can just refresh your screens, guys. That has been rectified.
Shaolin Day Spa.
And speaking of the chat, I see a couple of regulars here. I see Sanazuki there, I see Jivan, I see Mr. Stacks, I see Panda Bear. Thanks so much for, coming from the PS4 community to come and support the African fighting game circuit. We're just thankful for what's happening here right now. And at this point in time, Sheldon, it's 2-0, but out of the gate comes Cassie with a crushing blow. And this is unfortunate because suddenly they are level on life. Ellenbach's just so clever with that spacing. Tanashi trying to do something a bit different here. He's going to get... I thought he was going to get Ellenbach to get out of that defensive bar, but it wasn't the case. And it doesn't look like he's going to be needing that. Very
that was
unorthodox anti-air there, to say the least.
If it works, it works.
Absolutely, but unfortunately, same result.
Yeah.
Ellenbach ending up on top.
Going for that fatal blow again, but Ellenbach's having all the answers. There we go, good freeze, full combo. Catching with the overhead, but didn't do the enhanced ice ball, so not going to go through. Switching sides, no corner carry. Tanashi returning with some kind of answer. Tanashi stuck with Cassie, surprisingly. I guess he's character loyalist. He felt like this is probably his strongest character for this top 8 game.
I think so. I think so, Sheldon. I do know that he plays a few other characters. I think he plays a bit of Liu Kang as well. But I think you hit the nail on the head there by saying that he probably feels this is his strongest character. His best chance to advance in this top 8. Doesn't look like it's going to go the way he intended to go. But, even if we are going to see Tanashi go down to Ellenbach here, and just before I get carried away here, Tanashi's not just done yet.
No, not at all. I love it when that happens. Come on, Tanashi. I can feel him. He's gotten his feel up of the match. Can he bring it back and reverse 3-0?
Clever once again there by Ellenbach with that slight delay on the amplified cold shoulder. Tanashi for the second time running now, falling victim to it, and gets a full combo punish this time. 261 damage. Some good spacing. And I don't know if you noticed this, Sheldon, but there just seems to be a bit of a change in the way Tanashi is approaching this third match.
Yeah, different bit of spacing. You can see he's waiting for Ellenbach to press buttons. Bit of different kind of spacing, just not letting him use the same kind of options as before.
Absolutely. I think he's
And-
putting a bit more pressure. He's more in
There you
Alamac's
go.
face. And as a result, he gets his name on the score sheet.
I'll tell you what, that is reason number one why you never count your chickens in this game, bro. Literally, Tanashi was at 3 or 4 hits from being out of the winner's bracket, and he just brought back a whole game.
Absolutely. It was so nice to see as well, because I think unlike the first 2 games, Tanashi chose to actually go a bit more aggressive in that third game, I think.
Yeah, there was definitely much. You can see he was completely choosing his spacing, being patient with Sub-Zero's approach, and absolutely dominating that kind of. I don't know what the word is. Help me out here, Carlo. Help me.
I'm not quite on your wavelength right now, but I know exactly what you're trying to say. He went down in the first 2 games. He thought something needs to happen. He changed a few things, and as a result, he put his name on the score sheet. It is still 2-1. Alamac's gone over to Kano, which I think I expected. And this is going to be a completely different match for Tanashi now. He got used to the Sub-Zero matchup, and Alamac said, thank you. I've entertained you for that one match, but now you're going to face my Kano.
Don't be such a
And there's
It'll be
some...
interesting to see.
You were saying, Sheldon?
It'll be interesting to see if Tanashi knows this matchup, and that's in fact why Alamac decided to change it. Oh, well, he knew the space in there.
He did.
Caught him with the anti-air. Full combo punish. Waiting for the wake-up, knew it was coming as well.
What I do know is
One
that
away of one of it.
this is an extremely difficult match for anybody to play, because Kano, Dirtbag Kano, first of all, not many people play him, and it takes a certain level of patience to actually master everything that he's able to do, use his tools effectively. But from what I'm seeing in the early parts of this match, Sheldon, Tanashi does seem to know a little bit about the matchup. He knew about that spacing with a forward 1-2 down 2. Unfortunately, Tanashi, bit of a desperate attempt to go for that fatal blow there, Sheldon, and unfortunately he pays the price. Alamac finds himself on match point.
Yeah, Alamac's back on match point. Good choice on waiting for that loss and then switching over to his main. But I'll tell you what, Tanashi's not out yet. He was looking quite strong in that first round. And he knows what's coming with Kano. There we go, a full punish, there we go, a full combo. No options from Alamac to cancel that. Moving away from the corner, but Alamac Tanashi getting caught pressing buttons, but this time catching him with that hot string.
Okay, Alamac mixing it up here a little bit, going for the forward 1 into the backward grab. He's going to see an air escape here, I'm sure. Is it going to be enough to save him in this match, though?
Getting caught by that those split again, but that should have been a punish, not letting it happen. Grab. Not a crushing blow yet. Oh, couple hits. What's he gonna do? And that's it.
That was actually very clever there by Alamac. He just exercised a little bit of patience towards the end of that match, Sheldon, and I think the patience paid off.
Definitely.
He was on the verge of losing that match, or that round at least, and just decided to play a bit more patient, waited for Cassie to make a mistake, and the moment she did make a mistake, unfortunately for Tanashi, Alamac pounced on those mistakes, and as a result, he's moving on into the winner's bracket.
Nice one. I think Tanashi's got something to think about. You know, he's not out yet. He's moving down into the loser's bracket. He's still got a life.
He does
still got
indeed.
something to go for. And he's made a great shot, strong showing with Cassie up until now. I can see there was a bit of nerves there, but more than anything, just a real strong performance from Alamac to be fully aware of what was coming with Cassie and to just completely stand in front of him and be like, well, this is what I've got. What have you got for me? And Alamac just saying, well, if you know what I'm going to do with Sub-Zero after 2 matches, I'm going to change it up and bring Kano in.
And that's exactly what it did. And, I mean, you have to admire Tanashi for at least trying to put on a bit of a fight with that Cassie pick. But unfortunately, just a little too behind in terms of the mashup knowledge, and as a result, Kano taking that match number 4 or game number 4, and Alamac proceeding or advancing into the winner semi-finals?
Well, just from the chat, just unrelevant to, but I mean, it is what the league is, the lockdown league, and it looks like the lockdown in South Africa has been extended by 2 more weeks.
Yeah, I kind of expected that, Sheldon. So there's probably
no-
some negativity that people are feeling right now with regards to that, but I'm thinking that, I don't think a decision like that will be made lightly. And I think it's basically for the better of everybody to make sure that everybody is as safe as they can possibly be. Unfortunately, it is going to have quite a knock on the economy for sure. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of people whose livelihoods are being affected by this lockdown. But that is the severity of what the world is currently facing right now.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
At least we know that the lockdown league can continue.
Well, true.
That's one benefit that we might have, is that the boys can carry on playing in maybe the next competition that we do. We can definitely be hosting something in the next, I don't know, 3 weeks. Well, how's Charlie Wolf Gaming's views on these?
Well, I'm already thinking about a lockdown league week number 2 taking place probably sometime during the course of next week. And obviously with the lockdown actually extended here in South Africa, that just opens the door for more opportunities for streaming to take place. So if the guys are interested in having more tournaments to keep themselves occupied, Charlie Wolf will oblige. It's as simple as that.
Nice one. So who we got next in the
Up
competition?
next, we've got Atrocity taking on the Stabs. And I don't think the Stabs needs any introduction from your point of view, Sheldon.
No, that is he's my dueling partner, if you could say. Me and him go way back to MKX, maybe even further. And Stabs is a great player. He is a lab enthusiast would be the correct term. He wants to find every single option for his character, and you know what? I'm interested to see how he does against one of the previous champs, being Atrocity.
Yeah, one thing I can tell you, Sheldon, is that this is not going to be an easy ride for the Stabs. Atrocity is an amazing player. He's constantly in your face. He understands frames extremely well. He's been trying out a few characters as well. And from what I'm seeing there, he's already dabbling with the potential Cetrion pick. Stabs, I do know, is a bit of a Liu Kang enthusiast. But I do know that he also plays quite a few other characters. I've seen a Shang Tsung, which is exactly what we're going to see right now. And I'm sure that the tables would have been completely different. Stabs, I must be honest with you, he was not very enthusiastic about Mortal Kombat 11, probably about a month back. We managed to get him to at least participate. And
yes,
you know what? He's actually taken the challenge up, and he's probably one of the most naturally gifted Mortal Kombat players I've ever seen.
definitely.
So, as much as I said to you at the beginning, this is not going to be an easy match for the Stabs. Atrocity is not going to have a walk in the park by any stretch of the imagination, Sheldon.
100%. Quite surprised we didn't see a Liu Kang mirror. Stabs obviously maybe not comfortable with a Liu Kang mirror, but has instead gone for the Soul Eater Shang Tsung, the Shang Gang, as we were seeing last night. Interesting to see how he does it, but it looks like the pressure's good. But I'm keeping a full punish there, and I'm sure this is going to set Atrocity up quite well. Follow, this is looking quite even.
At the moment it is. Atrocity not aware that second hit in that string is an overhead, Sheldon. Tries it again.
Something that people might actually know is the very last one you can duck, and then you can get a full punish on the person.
Stabs mixing it up really well, but unfortunately a very clever anti-air basically swung the game back in Liu Kang's favor, and as a result of that anti-air, Sheldon, Liu Kang has taken the first round.
Oh yeah, it was a very strong match for both of them. Right there, you can actually duck that last hit of that Soul Eater combo.
A neutral duck without holding the block button? Does it
That's
work?
right. Yeah,
See?
and then you can punish. Something I take advantage of when I'm playing Stabs. He loves that string. But looking like good domination here comes through from Atrocity. Stabs feeling the pressure in the corner. Both of them are like, well, I'm going to throw a fireball at you. Oh, and he knows that it was coming, but fell for it anyways. Full Liu Kang combo, 2 crushing blows, 480 damage.
480 damage to close out that first game. Sheldon, that's Liu Kang in a nutshell.
I'll tell you what, if he isn't the fire god right now, I mean, you can't say 480 damage, 2 crushing blows, just fantastic showing from Atrocity there.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping that Stabs changes over to Liu Kang, and we see the battle of the Kangs.
Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be the Fire God Liu Kang versus the Reverend Liu Kang or versus the ordinary Liu Kang, but no, he wants to take it all the way back to Mortal Kombat 1.
Tournament.
That's it.
Liu Kang versus Shang Tsung.
That's it. That's so true. Stab's not having it. He's like, cool, I'm going straight back in. He knows what he was doing wrong. He's gonna switch it up a bit. I'm feeling confident that he's got something different coming in now. Let's see if he can bring this back to 1-1. There we are, second match of our winners, the winners bracket again. It's the Stabs versus Atrocity. These boys had a good run getting up here. Not losing a match going through the whole of the beginning pools. Both winning the end of their brackets. And now having to face off against each other.
I wonder, Sheldon, if it might not be a bad idea to actually get the winners final done. Unfortunately, it can't be done. Sorry, I kind of had my mind racing a little bit just based on the fact that Blaq had his availability. But unfortunately, immediately after this match, the winner of the previous match between Blaq and Tinashi, in fact, they will actually be able to play immediately after this match. So the winner of this match, Sheldon, if you agree with me, can actually just stay in the Koth, and we can get Blaq to play his next match in the winner side finals as well before he needs to get going.
Sounds good to me. I'll tell you what, so this is looking like a great show from both of them again, but Atrocity on top of the Shang. He caught him before with the wake up on that parry. The Shang now, Stab's well aware of it, but man, there we go, full crushing blow. Stab's getting Atrocity's patience on just waiting for Stabs to come at him and then just taking advantage of whatever mistake he makes. That's it.
And I think in double quick time, Atrocity suddenly storms into a 2-0 lead. So Mortal Kombat 1 out of the way. Mortal Kombat 2, even though Shao Kahn wasn't in the picture, done very quickly as well. So
we don't have Shinnok here for Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, so we're just gonna have to avoid that matchup.
Now, I think we might be seeing a bit of a mirror match coming here, unless the Stabs is comfortable in saying it. You know what? He's going to keep persisting with Shang. But
I would hope that he would. But what? That would have been cool. If he took Shao Kahn, that would have been cool. But nah, he's staying with the Shang gang. I'm not sure why, but he must be feeling it. He is a predominantly a Liu Kang player. I'm surprised that he hasn't gone for the mirror match.
Well, there is something that we need to think about here, Sheldon. These guys are playing on the winner side of the bracket. So Stabs might be thinking, you know what, if he's going to go down 3-0 to Liu Kang, he's probably going to try to accumulate as much data as what he possibly can. Because who knows, there might be a run back in the loser side. Anything is possible. There might be a run back in grand finals.
Man, that's a 500 IQ play if he's thinking that far ahead. Because, man, if he's thinking, okay, cool, I'm going to have to go down to losers now, if that is the case, and run it back against equally strong people. Those are some big balls.
Yeah, But I mean,
But
if
I'm telling
there's
you.
anybody who does have a big pair,
Yeah.
proverbially
Would it-
speaking,
Round
um,
two.
it's the stabs. He will do things. He will do things that we will probably not necessarily expect the ordinary player to do. And I
That
mean,
is true.
you've seen him play with Reptile in MKX, Sheldon.
I
He
have.
can pull a true master comeback in double quick time. He's Predator as well. So he's not necessarily at the level that he wants to be at in Mortal Kombat 11, as we saw there, with Atrocity taking that match by 3-0. Don't count the stabs out just yet.
I won't count the stabs out just yet, but I'll tell you what. You know, I think Atrocity was speaking to me directly there because you know what happens. You get a 10 if you
Well,
do a brutality.
there we go. And you know, while we are, if anybody can hear me or just pass the message on to Atrocity, if Atrocity can please remain in the Koth lobby. And what we're going to try to do right now is we're actually going to try to get Alamak back in for them to have their winners finals match before we move and proceed into the loser side of the bracket.
It looks like Atrocity has left. If
Okay.
you want to re-invite him,
So
I'll invite Ilamak if I can find him. I'll just text him. Anyways, great. 3-0. Just great performance. You know, absolutely dominating with that Liu Kang. Top tier stuff. Well aware of what was coming with the Shang Tsung. And Kevin just not having a full answer for it. Disappointed he didn't switch. I feel like there could have been maybe a different set of rounds going on with that matchup. But I think that you're right in saying that Stab's getting a bit of information off of Atrocity and having to now run it back through the losers bracket. It's not over. He's still in it.
it's
We can still see.
far from over, Sheldon. It's far from over. And I think the advantage as these guys who started off the evening do have is that they are in the winner side of the bracket. They know full well that they've got another life. And what better way to just say, you know what? Yes, I'm out of this. But at least I've got some information to say, you know what? Maybe this is what I need to do going forward to stand a chance of getting all the way back up through the losers bracket. So Stab's far from out right now. He's got another life, and Atrocity's just indicated that he's available, and he's just awaiting an invite into the Goth. Have you invited Alamak? Because I'm actually seeing the Alamak invitation right now. I've just clicked on the invite.
Yeah, send him an invite because I've texted him via WhatsApp, but I'm not getting anything.
Okay. So guys,
So yeah, nothing invite.
let me just update the bracket, guys. If you have got the bracket up, if you haven't got it, rather, it's at challenge.com/KRHO7JB3. I'll repeat that, challenge.com/KRH07JB3. And you can see the bracket live, and it's been updated as the matches complete. So just on that note, Sheldon, Atrocity taking that previous game by 3-0.
Very dominant, very, very dominant. I'll tell you what, I'm going to drop the challenge. I'm just going to drop the challenge link in the chat. Where did I find the chat? Oh, there it is. Popping it in. There it is for anyone else who wants to have a look. We're just having a look at it. Let's have a look at the run back. I'd love to see, looking at our match coming up now being Atrocity and Ilamak. Have you got the previous bracket? Group stage. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these boys run through and see what they've had to do. So, let's start off with the Ilamak and his run through. So, Ilamak started off against Luderick,
Yeah.
hitting him 2-0.
Kano.
Then having to go off against Demo ST, also another strong player. And then you have to go against the one and only Charlie Wolf. So, Ilamak has had no short running.
None
This boy has been
whatsoever.
fighting for his life this whole way through. Group stages were tough for him. And making a good, strong showing now with this Atrocity versus Ilamak matchup coming up. Atrocity, also hard run through. Forensic, Jim Corey, and then Solomon's. Man, boys,
All three extremely strong players.
very
And,
strong.
Yeah, and I think both players here in this winner side finals absolutely deserve to be exactly where they are. And, you know, as we were talking now, Sheldon, I just wanted to mention that we are in for one fantastic match right now.
Hulls, yeah. We've got Hunker Down Jacks versus that Kano Dirtbag. Both of these boys are pressure central. Kano bringing all of his answers, getting that spit out there, dropping those 5 things. I don't know what it is. What is the fire that he lights? Is it like a
think
little
it's
Molotov?
called a Molotov cocktail, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. And you know, one thing about Atrocity's play, from what I've seen for as long as I've been playing against Atrocity, he is in your face 120% of the time. He doesn't give you a chance to rest. That's punishable. And grabs Kano, puts him into the corner. Great showing by Atrocity thus far.
Yeah, that was premium deluxe Jax 101, and I'm loving this classic getup. He's looking like Jax straight out of MKX. Remember that purple variation?
I do indeed. Jack's obviously trying to get some revenge here on Sonya as well. He knows that Kano's always given Sonya a hard time in the law. And I'm hoping to get one back on Kano here. Bouncing his head off the turf there. Trying it again, but unfortunately Alamak awake to that. Says Kano, get your ass to the corner. Take a couple of punches. My arms are heating up. Mixing it up
We
with
know
the
that
back throw.
that's coming soon. Oh, well, using that heat now, keeping that pressure game. It's anyone's match at the moment. But it looks like Atrocity is well aware of the dirty tricks that Dirtbag is. Oh, gets caught trying to do a crushing blow.
I
The
saw that
LMX
fatal
saying,
blow.
stay in this corner, boy.
Fatal blow animation started there, Sheldon. But unfortunately, it was actually the cocktail itself that stopped that fatal blow from coming out.
Yeah, that was some big IQ plays there for Kano.
I think a little bit of an input error there by Alamak.
Wow, that was a great instant air Kano ball.
Slight lag spike there, but nothing to be too concerned about, gents. And ladies, I'm sure.
Oh, stagger. Alamak, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Down
There we
two
go.
is what
Down
he's going to do.
Oh, gets caught. Well, looks like Atrocity had the right idea there with the grab. He gets caught by that grab instead.
Okay, Jack's so clever there, charging up the projectiles. Probably one of the strongest projectiles. But now, danger territory.
Oh, shit. What a comeback.
I saw that happen before it happened. And you know how I saw it happen? Because it happened to me as well.
That
Alamak,
was... Go ahead, Carla. I'm just speechless here, pal. You go ahead.
Well, I'm probably in the same boat with you, Sheldon. Everything in that round pointed to Atrocity pulling the W there. And the moment that crushing blow came with the forward grab from Kano, I just felt there was a potential shift there. And then, I mean, out of nowhere comes the 2-4 into the fatal blow, and 1, 2, 3. Thank you for coming, Jax. But unfortunately, for Jax, Kano with the W there. Kano going up 1-0. Alamak 1-0 over Atrocity. And before I forget, because of all the excitement happening on this side, Sheldon, let me just update the scoreboard there.
You go ahead, pal. I'll tell you what, I didn't expect that. It really did look all atrocity, and then all of a sudden, Alamak was like, you know what, I've got every answer back for you. I'm going to show you that I still can. And that's exactly what happened, bro. I don't know. That was tight. That was really cool. It was really cool to see Alamak saying, not out. Don't doubt me, bro. I've had a tough run. I've had just as a tough run as you've had. Your Jax has got pressure, but my dirtbag is dirtier. Let's go. Round 2.
Okay, out of the gate, Atrocity gets a smack to the face. Oh.
Okay, I didn't know that could do that.
You know now. And this is damage over time. This is damage over time. And just look at Jax's life just depleting there, Sheldon. 25% left. Instant air, Kano ball. Atrocity.
Looks like LMX really got his footing on this match. He knows exactly what's coming. He knows exactly when to do those instant air fireballs. He knows exactly when to duck that Jax charge.
You know where
Great spatial awareness.
You know where my mind is going to right now, Sheldon. You know how we keep having this first to 10 series? Just imagine these two absolute Mortal Kombat students going up in a first to 10 fight to the death.
100%, 100%. They need to come through. We need to have our first to 10 chat and try and figure out how crazy he can get. Check at that. Just absolute corner carry, not letting it go. What's he gonna do? Stagger.
Stagger, but gets the back throw, and Kano puts Jax in the corner this time. Jax trying to fight out. He gets it this time. Not quite the crushing blow yet, but I think those arms are heated now. Sheldon.
Oh yeah, yeah it is. Oh no, it isn't.
Not just yet.
Taste it. Yeah, full heated eyeballs. What's he gonna do?
He waited
patiently.
Oh, instant air. And look at
There
that.
it is again. Oh gosh. Oh my fucking gosh. What the fuck?
Alamak just not giving up.
Dude, okay, I'll tell you what. It's literally like you know when you're eating like the perfect piece of pizza, right? You're about to eat it and you get that perfect bite that you've been waiting for the whole match. And you got this piece of pizza and you're about to bite that best piece, and then someone else comes and steals it from you, bro.
Oh.
That is exactly what's happening.
Absolutely. I couldn't describe it better. And unfortunately, that's now 2 slices of pizza that Atrocity's missed out on. He suddenly, in fact, that scoreboard was incorrect in this previous match, but I see it's perfectly updated now. But he's in fact 2-0 to Alamak. Atrocity with a mountain to climb here, and he's gone for the Liu Kang pick this time. Now I have seen Atrocity's Liu Kang, and it is even scarier, I think, than what his Jax can be. So
Well, we just saw him 3-0 the stabs with his Liu Kang.
Absolutely. You're quite right there.
This Kano is the dirtiest Kano I've ever seen. So Alamak is just going to bring the same thing.
Slight lag spike there, but nothing to be too concerned about again. I think the internet is playing its part here tonight, Sheldon, and I hope I'm not jinxing it by mentioning it, but so far so good.
We don't talk about it. That way it doesn't know that we're scared.
Well, Liu Kang looking... He does look to be a little bit stronger here in this match. Life very much even at this point in time. Gets the forward 4 into a full combo punish. Tries it again. And Alamak, wake up fatal blow. Almost through the forward 4. Not gonna kill by a long shot, but he's in Liu Kang's mind right now. Nope. Fatal blow right back. Sheldon.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know what quite is going on right here, but both players have just thought, you know what, fatal blow, let's both get it out of the way. Round 1 goes to Atrocity. They're on even footing.
I'll tell you what, if it works, it works. Right now, Liu Kang's like, well, I'm already rid of Kano's fatal blow, and now I've got mine out of the way, but at least I've got a round in hand.
Absolutely.
But Kano fully aware that you can just duck that last fireball and took complete advantage of it. Atrocity just looking a little scared here. He's like, oh fuck, what do I have? What do I do differently? And it might be too late to figure that out.
Well, he gets a crushing blow, foot to the face, dragon kick amplified straight to the corner, 280 damage.
Taste my pantoffels.
Well, unfortunately, the taste my iron mask, says Kano, on 2 occasions, and suddenly Liu Kang with the mountain to climb. This is round 3 in what could potentially be match point for Alamak.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, he's tasted the pizza and now he wants it all. This would send him right through to, the finals, and Alamak just being like, well, I want it, I'm gonna carry on getting it, and I'm gonna play the dirtiest dirtbag I've ever seen. Check at that, he just delays it a little bit longer, corner carry for the combo, grab on him, down poke, gets him lit on fire, and Liu Kang's just like, oh shit, well, I've got to pressure him back. Oh, there we go, he got the gap. But too late now though. What do you think is going to happen, Colin? Do you think we can see the reverse 3-0 coming through from Atrocity? I mean, anything's possible.
This Kano is looking so dirty right now, Sheldon. I'm really not sure that that's going to happen. But I've been wrong before. I might live to swallow my words right here. Smelt the grab coming, crushing blow. And this is Liu Kang's time to capitalize now. Kano with 0 defensive bar. And unfortunately, gets impatient. And Alamak gives him a punish. And he's going to get a 10 for that as well, Sheldon.
Dude, if I could give it 11, start off with the fire, feed it to the flames, I'm going to... Yeah, I'll tell you what, absolutely dominating form coming through there from Elamax Kano. Just so well performed. You know what? My favorite match. Absolutely my favorite matches of the tournament so far.
I would have actually thought that match would have gone a bit longer. I thought that with the type of gameplay that Atrocity brings to the table, he was going to put on a bit of a bigger fight. But unfortunately, Elamax coming through unscathed.
Yeah, man, he's on. He's moving on. Okay,
so guys, that concludes the winner's side of the bracket for now. Elamax is waiting in the top spot for the... He is the only survivor essentially in the winner's bracket. He's moved his way all the way up into the grand final. So he's waiting to see who he's going to be facing. And right now we are going to be moving into the loser side of the bracket. The first match is supposed to be myself versus Dexter Fury. Unfortunately, guys, if you did come here tonight to watch Dexter Fury, he had to forfeit the match. Unfortunately, there has been a power cut in his area, and as a result, he's unable to compete. So that match, unfortunately, for Dexter, he's had to forfeit. So as a result, I move in to the next round of losers, where I'm going to be up against Tanashi. But before that match, Sheldon, before that match, we've got 1337 Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Taking on Solomon's 92.
Mr. Andy Solomon.
Andy Solomon, indeed. This is, in fact, both these players, it's their very first appearance in a top 8.
What? That's awesome.
And
Good for them.
It just so happens that the two of them are actually going up against each other tonight. So unfortunately, only one of them are going to progress.
That's it. Only one who's going to come through. I've played both these boys. They're great players. I actually got kicked out of the tournament by Mr. 1337 Ghost. And he's got a strong Aaron Blaq, and I'm wishing him the best. I tell you, I pick sides in this. I'm not biased. I will pick a side, and I'm picking Mr. Ghost.
You're picking Mr. Ghost? Well, what I can tell you about Mr. Solomon, and I know you've played them before, he's got a Jackie that is extremely effective in the most unexpected circumstances. He will pull something magical out of the hat in the weirdest, stickiest situation, and in fact, that's actually how he got into the top 8, taking it over 2-1 over Forensic in the round leading up into the top 8, Sheldon. And
nice one, yeah.
Forensic actually took that first game, and Solomon's just turned it around completely on its head. And you know what? If you're going to be picking sides here, I'm going to say this. If Aaron Blaq is strong, Solomon's Jackie Briggs is equally strong.
Okay.
And what I can also tell you, Sheldon, is that Solomon has been spending quite a bit of time in the lab of late.
Well, I can tell you what, he's wearing his lab outfit.
Is that so?
I've never seen that. Well, I can see. I've never seen that Jackie Briggs outfit before, so I'm pumped.
Well, we've got Ghost taking on Solomon's 92. Jackie versus Aaron Blaq.
This one's going to be good. First match of the losers bracket. One of these boys is going home. Both of them are are great players, and I think this is going to be just as hype as the last one because both of these boys don't want to go home.
You know, every bit of me wants to support Eren Blaq right now, being an Eren Blaq player myself. But you know what? This can go either way, Sheldon. And I think what we're going to see right now is a Jackie who's aware of the spacing, and an Eren Blaq who knows exactly how to counter whatever any opponent throws in his way. So coming through with that wild guns from the west. Jackie says, you know what? You might be from the west, but I'm from the west side. And giving a thrust or giving Ghost rather something to think about in this early exchanges here, Sheldon.
You can see that. Both of them just trying to find each other's footing, trying to see who's where. Bunch of plus strings coming through from both of them, getting a footing for each other. But it looks like Solomon's is looking a little strong at the moment. There we go, full punish.
Gets the
and
clinch,
just use it.
and I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Just using, he did exactly what he needed. All right, that's it. That's the second part of the string. He's only got one more of the clinch left to load up his crushing blow.
That's wasn't keeping count now, Sheldon. I'm glad you are, because I think at this stage of the second round with the life lead, well, not really a life lead. I think both these players are just about an equal life right now. But that crushing blow can be the game changer if Jack is able to connect it.
Definitely. Well, we're looking at it. It's really looking strong inside of Jackie's side. Oh, she can take advantage of that. Misses the block. Keeping Mr. Eren Blaq guessing. And Ghost not knowing his footing at the moment. What's he going to come back with here?
Well, the stagger game by Jackie, it just seems so strong right now, and I think this is going to do it. No, he gets the air scrape. Doesn't do anything positive, though, because Jackie has taken this and does the interactable crushing blow. You're going to get an extra 2 respect points from me, Solomons. It's not quite a 10 because it wasn't a fatality, but I think that deserves a solid 8 there, Solomons. I don't know about you.
I'll tell you what. You get a solid 2 because you used an interactable at the end.
Solid 2. So your 2 and my 8, that makes a perfect 10. How's about that?
I can't hear you, pal.
Oh, am I back?
There we go. I can hear you good. I tried to give it 2. Unfortunately, it disappeared, so that's all right.
Lil Punchy.
Well, great performance there from Jackie, and I'll tell you what. I'm hoping that Ghost can get a good feeling of what was coming his way, and now performs a different side of Eren Blaq.
Following what's happening in the chat there, I see that Jivan is saying that Andy's looking extremely strong. Mr. Stacks is just happy to see Gunslinger on stream. Yeah, Solomon is looking extremely strong in that first game at least.
I don't know if he was playing 52 card pickup before, but he's changed over to Barking Irons, and it looks like...
I think he was Barking Irons.
Okay, cool. Well, it looks like Eren Blaq, performance. Okay, there we go, loading up that crushing blow. Eren Blaq returning the favor here, keeping the mix-up game. Taste it again. YOLO slide. YOLO dash punch. Fortunately, Jackie getting the hits on that one. Both of these guys just filling each other out. I'm feeling like 1337 needs to, Mr. Ghost needs to put more pressure on Jackie because all the pressure is coming from Jackie's side.
Oh, tried the attempted fatal blow there, but unfortunately didn't quite work out in favor of Eren Blaq there, Sheldon, and just one of those things where Jackie is just feeding herself right now, gets the crushing blow. 3-3.
There it is.
He escaped as quickly as the guns sling inside the west. Some good cancels coming here from Solomons as well. What he's doing really well from what I see, Sheldon, is he's really mixing up that forward 3 game. So he's mixing it up, he's staggering, he does the forward 3-1, he does the forward 3 cancel, he does the forward 3 cancel into the grab. And I mean, this round has just flown by, and Ghost sitting on something like 120 odd points of life. That's gone down to 30 right now. Trying to fight back, but unfortunately, I think it might be too little too late for Ghost.
100%.
And Sheldon
Jackie just
looking
looked-
really strong. Dexter Fury was not able to be here. He's in fact in the chat. So thank you
What?
so
Huh?
much, Dexter, for just supporting the stream, irrespective of whether you are able to play or not. So nice to see you supporting the stream, supporting the African boys, and just contributing to the chat as well. Dexter, thank you so much. Mr.
You're gonna have to excuse me just for a little bit. I'll be back in a short bit. I won't be long. But
That's
just
cool.
give me about 5 minutes and I'll be back.
That's cool, Sheldon. While Sheldon's gone, Solomon's having taken a 2-0 lead, has suddenly seen Ghost go for the Nightwolf pick.
Tournament.
Solomon's obviously stuck with Jackie for now. The score is 2-0 in this first to 3 setting, guys. So what we're going to see here might be something a little bit different. And I know that Ghost has quite a wicked Nightwolf. So I don't know if this is going to possibly result in a change of game plan for Solomon's, who's taken a 2-0 lead almost in double quick time. Guys, thank you so much for those of you who have left a like in the YouTube. Thank you so much for leaving a like on the video. We are, I think, somewhere at about 93 subscribers. I have a challenge out to reach 100 subscribers before the 16th of April. So guys, if you haven't subscribed just yet, please hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, I'd really appreciate it. And right now, Nightwolf versus Jackie Briggs. Jackie leading 2-0. The Aaron Blaq pick didn't quite work out for Ghost. He's gone with the Nightwolf pick right now. And not looking much different here, but Nightwolf's coming back slowly. Leaves himself open with that 1-1 string missing. Dash punch there by Jackie, connects. Both these fighters just poking each other out, just trying to get an opening. Most of them using down ones, down threes. Jackie advances for a forward grab, puts Nightwolf in the corner with about 10 life points. He's on his final breath, one touch is going to do it. And Solomon finds himself a match point.
Ah, damn.
Round 2. Fight!
Solomon with a forward 3 there again. Nightwolf with a back 3-4. Gets a fairly decent amount of damage on that combo, 308 to be exact. Crushing blow coming in here from Jackie Briggs, 227 and counting, 260 damage before the breakaway. Goes trying to fight back, but Jackie has an answer for just about anything. I have noticed that Solomon hasn't really used the forward 2-2 too often. I'm not sure if he's familiar with the timing of that particular, I won't call it the normal. But Ghost probably in the best chance of pulling this round away from Jackie right now. Playing patiently, using arrows just to keep Jackie out. But it's a crushing blow to the face. And a fatal blow to end off the match. Sheldon, if you are here, I don't think you're back yet. But Solomon's taking this match by 3-0. An absolute dominating performance there by Solomon, taking a 3-0, advancing into the losers semi-finals, where he's waiting to face the winner of, where he's going to go up against the Stabs. So Solomon's taking that one by 3-0 with a very dominating display there. Solomon, if you can hear me, I'm going to ask you to stay in the COT lobby. If Ghost, thank you for participating in the tournament. You have made top 8. A fantastic showing there by Ghost 1337. So along with Dexter, he's going to have to be excused for the rest of this tournament. But if Mr. Solomon's 92 can just stay in the COT lobby, because what we're going to have right now is the match between Solomon's and the Stabs. So if Ghost, if you can please leave the COT lobby, thank you for participating in the tournament. Congratulations on making top 8. You've done yourself every bit of good, and I'm sure that you are going to be for future tournaments, hoping to possibly even do a little bit better than what you've done this time around. Ghost, 1337 Ghost, making it into the top 8 for the first time. And congratulations to Solomons for advancing through to the losers semi-finals. Okay, so while we're waiting, guys, I think this is a perfect time while we're waiting for the next match to get underway, just to showcase some of the community involvement and show you guys our AFGC intro, as well as the sponsor who put this video together. So guys, without further ado, please look out for the AFGC intro, because it is going to be something that you're going to be seeing quite often.
Over here!
I could give a damn if you doubt me.
So that was Blaq Rebel Media Studios, who put the audio track together, as well as a shout out to our man from the community himself, Chris Nevermore, for putting the logo design together. These two guys collaborated to form what we now know as the intro to the AFGC Steam, but that soon is going to change into the AFGC, because I think as time goes on, guys, we're going to see a lot of involvement from the PS4 community as well. So this is not just going to be a platform that's exclusive to the Steam users, but we're going to see some people from the PS4 community, and who knows, maybe in future we'll even extend it to the Xbox community as well. Guys, so we are waiting for our next match to go underway. To get underway, we are going to go ahead with Mr. Solomons going up against the Stabs. So if I can just get these two guys ready, as we're waiting for Sheldon.
Back.
Sheldon is back. In your absence, Sheldon, I've decided I'm not going to commentate my own match in your absence. So I've actually asked for the Solomons versus Stabs match to take place next. And I'm just trying to get these two gentlemen into the Koth lobby right now, so that they can get this losers, I think it's the losers quarterfinals underway.
Nice one. Let's see where they're at. Where they at though. So it's Stabs and Solomons.
Stabs and Solomons, yes. And this is going to be quite an interesting match as well, because Stabs, this is his first tournament. Solomons, it is his first top 8. Both these players quite active in the Combat League, so I'm sure that these guys would have met each other quite a few times before. And what a better way to then settle the score, to actually have them go up into a setup or a setting where there's low stakes for sure, but there's some competitive advantage taking place here. So Stabs going up against Solomons. We're just waiting for Solomons to get his ass back into the Koth, and he's just gone in right now. So we are ready to get this match underway, Sheldon.
I'll tell you what, these boys are playing as if the games matter. That's for sure, because this is the top 8. It's a tournament. They are playing as if it was any other game, but they're playing it as just as important if it was a real tournament. And it is a real tournament. So don't say the stakes are low. For them, it's I beat you. And that is the most important thing in Mortal Kombat, is to say, the last run-in that we had, who won?
Yeah, absolutely. And whether it be bragging rights, whatever the case may be, these guys mean business today. Solomon's going up against the Stabs. It is 0-0 right now in this first to 3 losers quarterfinals. Sheldon, I'm just going to be leaving for about 2 minutes. So if you can just continue to take over here and commentate the match, I'll be back shortly.
No problem, pal. All right, so we've seen Stabs, killing it previously with that Shangang, but losing his match to Atrocity. Solomon's looking super strong with his Jackie, sorry. It'll be interesting to see how these boys do now, because whoever takes it, the other person's going home. Jackie pressure coming in strong already. Footsie work coming in from the Stabs. Trying to bait it down too there, it looks. But gets a good overhead string, keeping him out. He knows that Jackie, just keep her away, and none of her options are going to be avoid, especially with first round KO. Doesn't have the energized one, but now eating a full combo. And which one's going to start? So keeps him in that corner. Oh, Lowe's coming in again. Almost a punish, but yeah, rollout coming through from the stab. Fantastic down two. And great fatal blow to take that round. Absolutely nothing Solomon could do about it. Stab's playing like this last losers match is his last laugh, and that's exactly what it is.
Round 2, fight.
We are second round, first round going off the way to Stabs. Eating a full punish for trying to use an interactable. Good away roll. Footsie work coming in from the Stabs. And Jackie just not having an answer for it. Full combo. Oh, and never mind, drops it. But the respect of both of them just sitting there. I don't know how that's possible, but obviously I think the second string is likely to be the overhead, so it's a kind of a schmix up. But both are very unsafe. There it is there's the overhead option. Good spacing there coming in from Solomon. Ooh, Solomon's staggering a little bit. Plus. Time to punish. He gets the punish solidly. What's he going to go for? Keeps him in the corner. Plus for days. Solomon's on the second match there. It's one apiece. Who's going to get the last round?
Fight.
I'm back, Sheldon, and I saw the end of that match, or that round at least. Both players looking really strong right now.
Definitely. Very, very strong. Great footsie work coming in from Kevin again. He knows to keep him out, and that's exactly what he's going to do again. Zoning tools being used at the right way. Catches him sleeping. Full combo punish. Once again, but now this time, oh, it looked like a finger input there. Carlo, you think Solomon's can bring it back?
Well, he did get the crushing blow right now, and 308 damage out of the bag right there, but unfortunately I think that's going to do it. Not just yet. Shang's forward throw is slightly reduced damage, Sheldon.
Oh, did they patch it out a bit?
No, it's always been that way, but what he does get is a slight little bit of health every time he does connect with that forward throw. It could go either way here, guys. Absolutely either way, and that is such clever play there from the Stabs.
Absolutely. Just using it, he knew that he was on last breath, and there was nothing he could do about it. But like I've been saying, that last bit of that string from Shang is duckable. You just need to duck.
Well, that's something that I don't think Solomon's is aware of, and it cost him in that first game. So Stab's taking a 1-0 lead here, and you know, that game really could have gone either way, Sheldon. So I don't think that is a case of anybody dominating that first match. Stabs is in the lead now, but really that game could have gone either way. And I would be surprised. I would be very surprised if Solomon is going to take anybody else except Jackie Briggs.
Lil Punchy.
Yeah, Solomon's Jackie is really, really strong, and Stabs now having good feeling for it. And I know for a fact that Stabs has probably labbed this matchup, and that's why he's sticking with the Shang gang. Stabs went against Jackie in the beginning of the tournament, didn't know the matchup at all, and was so worried. He 100% labbed it. The lab king himself. But now, does Solomon have some sneaky tricks up the corners? Who knows? Carlo?
Well, he did try and get the grab out of the bag, but unfortunately, Stab's aware of that grab, takes the throw, and I mean, 10 seconds into the match, these guys have still just about got full life. So, as I say, that Stab says, thank you, Jackie, for jumping in, but you're going to take the down 2, you're going to take this 3-hit punish as well, and suddenly Jackie's on half life.
A little unknown fact that some of you guys might not know, but Kevin plays with keyboard. He does not use a controller, he only uses his keyboard.
Well, I think that's probably why his inputs are so crisp then, because really, he probably has one of these really top-of-the-range keyboards, Sheldon. Because his inputs are crisp, they're coming out, his timing is perfect, his spacing is good, his movement is great, and as a result, he's in a one-round lead in this game number 2, already having taken a one-game lead.
Indeed. Jackie giving a bit of answers back there for his this little keyboard ninja. Saying, I've got it. He's loading up his fatal blow. He's already got one of the moves in. Just needs back throw and then one more down. But Shang keeping him out again, saying, I know exactly what to stay with you. And down 2 from downtown. Tasted. Full combo. No, not having it. Gonna eat that whiff punish.
It's probably an important 30 seconds or so for Solomon right now, and unfortunately wasn't aware of that crushing blow coming in by Shang. Shang trying to close out this match. Both players in fatal blow territory. Gets it down 2 with the attempted rocket punch, and unfortunately for Jackie, Shang Tsung and the Stabs, with keyboard and all, has stormed into a 2-0 lead. Sheldon,
I'll tell you
looking
what.
really strong for Stabs right now.
Stabs is, he took that last loss to heart. You can see it. He's just absolutely different, completely different Shang that we saw from the match against Atrocity. He knows what he's doing now. He's applying the right measurements for what he knows he can do right. And you can see he knows the matchup. That's what's important. Having a 2-0 win right now is he's feeling really strong. He's got a lot of work still ahead of him, being in the losers brackets. But if he gets his next win and being over Solomon's, you can see he's going to feeling really confident.
And Solomon's ditching the Jackie pick, going for the variation 1 Liu Kang this time around. And this is quite an interesting one here, because should Solomon pull this one back, Kevin also has a Liu Kang.
Well, I've been saying it from the beginning. I've been wanting to see a Kevin Mirror. Kevin Mirror. Oh wow, that also parries. I
Didn't realize that either. So it's not only a projectile parry, but a normal parry as well.
Well, you can see why Stabs knows why he's taken this pick, because he's not going to let any kind of zoning get him down. Well, obviously not jump-ins. He doesn't parry jump-ins, else I think that'd be way too OP. Yeah, he knew to duck the overhead fireball. Of course, pressing buttons. Good wake up. Touch string again. Going for a good slide. But this looks like it's going to go in the way of Solomon's if he plays it right. Whoa. Oh, no one knows what to do.
Looking a bit scrappy at the end of that, and Stabs fortunately awake to what was happening there. And I think towards the end of that round there, Sheldon, Solomon's lost a bit of composure there, unfortunately. You could almost see the button, I could almost hear the button from this side being mashed just to get that final hit in, but unfortunately, didn't quite happen.
You can see Stabs is fully aware of the gap that Liu Kang has there as he sets up to do his nunchucks shebang. And Stabs looking really confident with his Shang Tsung right now.
Okay, but the mix coming here from Solomon, tries to go for the grab. Stabs opting to just finish his string instead of getting Rain to roundhouse kick Liu Kang through the wall. Doesn't complete the crushing blow there. I'm not sure what happened there, Sheldon. And I think
feel it's a bit of tournament nerves.
Yeah, there's a bit of tension coming here, and Solomon's close it out. Just about 231 damage. Ooh, this is a bit tense here, Sheldon.
I'll tell you what, but now he's going into this last round with no bars meter to enhance anything. So he's just going to have to literally just wait it out a little bit, hopefully get a bit of performance. He gets a crushing blow though.
Good spacing there again, tries the forward 3. Oh, and I was just about to say there before Shang got the grab away. Solomon's looking extremely dominating at first early exchanges in this round. Great parry there from the Stabs. Both players showing each other some respect there, but unfortunately, his choice in finishing off his strings just doesn't seem to be the right choices right now, Sheldon. He got that match, but I have to admit there seemed to be a bit of luck in that final round there, because Solomon's just seemed to choose the incorrect way to finish whatever string. There was about 2 opportunities to finish off with a crushing blow, and he opted for either the bicycle kick or the dragon kick. So yes, he's got the match, but I think there might even in that loss be a little bit of a mini victory there for the Stabs. 2-1 right now to the Stabs. Solomon's taking that last game. But from my point of view, Sheldon did not look too convincing there, did Solomon's.
Nah, Solomon's was fighting a hard fight there. As you can see, Solomon's he's happy that he's made the pick, but he's got a long road ahead of him. He has to reverse 3-0. So he's going to have to take this match and another, which is going to be a difficult road ahead of him. Stabs feeling confident with his Shang Tsung. And if he carries on playing the Shang Tsung he was playing and not making the mistakes and the little bit of mashing of pressure, I think we might see it going the way of the Stabs. Well, Stabs starting off again, keeping him away. Not letting that Liu Kang pressure be on him. As you can see, he's ready to punish anything that comes his way. Is Solomon's.
Good jump there by the Stabs.
Yeah, fully aware of what is coming his way. No good use of the anti-air there. Those good reverse pokes. Good old punch to the balls and a grab. Always goes well.
So
Everyone's
clearly,
still not ducking the string.
yeah, I was just about to say now, Sheldon, Solomon's still not aware that final hit in that string can be neutral ducked. And Stabs looking in complete control of that round, which is what I expected, I think, having seen the previous match come to an end in rather scrappy circumstances. Stabs looking much more in control this time. And Solomon's going to have to pull out something special here. Tries the cross-up flying kick. Mixes it up a bit with a low amplified fireball. Stabs says, well, Ermac is in the house, so let me just introduce you. But Stabs on the receiving end of, I think, the first crushing blow that he's actually used intentionally. Good blocks there as well, coming in from Solomon's. Good reversal punish.
100%.
Crushing blow, and will we see a fatal blow come here as well? We will. Now, Sheldon, what I do know is that this doesn't have too much scaling. So you could possibly see in excess of about 400 damage coming here. What is the number? 404.
Yeah, it's really good. Everyone's going to be afraid to press buttons, and
wow.
fatal blow turned his way.
Okay, so Solomon's with a Hail Mary fatal blow to finish off that second round. Both fatal blows out of the picture right now. Very even, round number 3. Both players just about even on offensive and defensive bar. I think Solomon's will rejuvenate. Great parry there.
He's on match point here.
Did you see how that wake up to just whiffed there, Sheldon?
I did. But it whiffed because it was looking like Shang was doing a low poke.
Yeah, I think he's down 3, low profile, just about anything. Good is
Full punish coming.
there. Reptile in the house. Solomon still blocking that final hit on that string. And he's about down by 300 life points right now. Mixing it up.
Looks like Shang getting caught by those fireballs, and he's not. And I think, yeah, he was completely teaching him to, can't remember what the word is, but training him to block the overhead.
Yeah.
And then he goes and does the low.
Great piece of conditioning, I think is the word you're looking for there, Sheldon.
Conditioning. Thanks, my guy.
And you know what, it worked really well because I think that actually spelled the end for Solomon's. So Solomon's, I must be honest, out of a bracket that started off with 28 participants to make it into essentially what is the top 6, I think Solomon's can be extremely proud of himself. Unfortunately though for him, Stabs advances into the next stage of the tournament. Where
Stabs gets a solid 1 there from me for his performance. It was really strong. But he's busy sending me messages and obviously trying not to laugh. Giving him a 1 because he knows that Shang is number 1. Shang Gang is some of the people calling them in the group. I think Panda's Panda in the group chat is a big Shang supporter. So Stabs, obviously you can feel he's obviously really happy. Great performance from him. Solomon's obviously probably a bit upset with his Jackie performance because he did fantastic against 1337 Ghost.
Absolutely.
But Stabs just looking like he had every single answer for what was coming his way. He knew the matchup. He knew what he was coming in for. And what's next? Who's next, Carlo?
Well, what's happening right now is that Stab has advanced to the next round of the loser side of the bracket, waiting to face the winner between Tinashi and Charlie Wolf himself.
Well, Charlie Wolf, this is the point where you give me the reins, my man. And you gotta let me talk about you, and you gotta try and not listen to me, my man.
Well, I'm going to be taking my headset off shortly, but what I am going to be doing just before that takes place, Sheldon, I'm just going to be preparing the scoreboard.
That's what.
So that I can, leave the rest over to you as I take on probably one of the strongest competitors I've ever faced on the PC in Tanashi. And Tanashi obviously looking to have a good showing in this tournament. He already has a good showing reaching the top 6. And winning this, the winner of this particular match is going straight into the top 4 of this tournament.
That's fantastic.
I'm going to be inviting Tanashi into the Koth lobby. And the moment I see Tanashi enter, I will then be switching off my headphone, Sheldon, and handing the reins over to you.
Best of luck, my guy. Well, looking at both these players, Charlie Wolf being mainly an Aaron Blaq player. I've seen a couple different characters. I know that he likes to play the roster. I know he's got a Kotal Khan. I know he's got a Sub-Zero. When I first started playing Charlie Wolf, he had come through from Cape Town for a visit up to a good old local sesh with my boy Paris Arama. Met him in person, and we absolutely clicked. It's so cool to meet players in person and have a good old local. And just seeing boys go against each other. Tanashi, one of long-time Steam competitors. I've been playing him for many years, along with Carlo, Mr. Charlie Wolf himself. It's going to be an interesting matchup. I want to see who either one of them take. Charlie Wolf going straight over to Kotal, Tanashi hovering over Scorpion. I haven't seen much of Charlie Wolf's Kotal. I feel like in his confidence, he's probably going to go towards Aaron Blaq rather. Tanashi, as we know, great Cassie Cage player, but he is known to play others. I think Charlie is expecting that. And Mr. Charlie Wolf going in with a hidden cursor, moving around. He could have moved over to Kotal. I mean, I only heard 2 or 3 clicks. Now we're just waiting for Tanashi to choose his character. Who's he going to go for? Come on, boy.
Daddy's girl.
Cassie Cage it is. Just letting it air out a bit. And both these boys picking their areas. They're choosing what they want. Chronica's Hourglass is where we go. Cassie Cage rocking that Harley Quinn skin. My favorite. I was a Harley Quinn player in Injustice 2. Only character I played except for Darkseid. Anyways, here we are. Losers bracket. Oh, whoa! Sorry. Is that a noob Starbuck pick from Charlie Wolf? That's not what I expected.
Shinnok is my bitch.
Well, I guess he's got all to be said about that. Charlie fully aware of the overhead string coming through. Good spacing coming through from Tanashi. Full punish coming through from Noob. Noob's got one of the best footsie games of that Sith in this game. And actually fully aware to block that unblockable. I need to duck that unblockable. Good roll away. What's he going to do? Keeps him in the corner with a solid grab. Trying to low profile him there. Doesn't keep the string positive. Oh, if we were a little closer, he could have extended that combo. Both of these guys' health looking pretty much the same. Keeping himself plus is Charlie Wolf. Down 2. Great anti-air coming in from Tanashi. Keeping yourself plus, and that'll be it. Full on plus string from downtown.
Round 2. Fight.
Fantastic crushing blow there. Great extended combo. Great anti-air again coming through from Tanashi. Just walking away with his lockdown. Plus string, plus string. Carlos answer with the noob is not looking as well. I'm hoping that this wasn't an accidental pick. Not having an answer to get in. He doesn't want to willy-nilly teleport. Probably, and he does. He does the YOLO teleport anyways. I mean, if you're going to go out, you might as well. Tanashi just showing that full combo. Dick punch, taste it.
Cassie Cage wins.
Solid performance there from Tanashi. What will we see next? I'll tell you what, I think Carlo is going to second guess his choice. That's for sure. Is he going to go for Kodal? Is he going to switch to Eren? Because Cassie was just controlling the spacing, controlling the movement, and absolutely dominating that noob Sabot. If I can get some words in the chat, let's read some things. We got Rodney saying, "Yo, those hentai airs." That's a perfect way of saying it. Who are these people coming in from Yavia? These are some of Africa's best on the Steam community. Ida in grand finals coming in from Paris Sarama. Yes, Elamak is in grand finals. He's going to obviously go against the head of the losers. Please give Westy another chance. I don't know who Westy is. Christian coming say, please don't use that voiceover, Dad. I don't know which voiceover that is. I think it must be Jack. Must be on Carlo's stream where he's got the Johnny Cage one.
Been following me, sorcerer?
You have the soul of a
Elamak has gone to work. That's right. That's why we're playing through the rest of the finals. Huge Fuzzy Monkey giving love out to the stabs. And Kevin giving me shit from the last match. Anyways, let's go back into the match. We've seen Charlie Wolf change over to Warlock Shang Tsung. As we say, the Shang Tsung. Full combo punish and great switch around for the corner carry. But down two, straight from Warlock. And a breakaway. Oh, he tries to switch over, but not having it. Great blocks coming in from Charlie Wolf. Good spacing, gets ready and fully aware. Keeping him away. What's he going to do? Unfortunately, misses the combo extension, and this is definitely going to be Cassie's round. Good switch over from Tanashi again to move over to make sure that Warlock was in the corner. Fully aware. Great spacing again from Tanashi. Charlie Wolf has an answer of his own. Keeps it plus. Both of them moving away from each other, opting to zone a bit. Tanashi wanting to make a bit of headway because he knows that his pressure game's solid. There we go. Good answer of his own is Charlie. Fantastic anti-air there coming from Tanashi. I didn't even know you could confirm that. You can tell that he is definitely spending a lot of time on this character.
Your soul is weak.
Final round. Fight.
Forensic saying in the chat that he feels like Charlie should have started off with the Vora. You know, this might be something that he's comfortable with. Maybe he's played Tanashi too many times with his Devora and he feels like he has too many weaknesses. But Tanashi just dominating this last round again. Charlie Wolf looking for an answer, trying to zone. But Cassie just low profiling with her little one shot. Perfect time breakaway. Can Carla bring it back? Only a real master. Breakaway. Great grab. What's his answer?
Finish him.
And looks like Tanashi was ready for that anti-air. Taking it up 2-0. Tanashi looking really strong here. 2-0 up against Charlie Wolf. Dexter Fury calling out, saying, hey, switch over to Devora.
Cage 2.0. Ladybug.
And as if it was fate, it is like forensic. Dexter Fury's answer has been call has been answered. And Devora is coming. That's it. Charlie Wolf is stuck with him for the next matches. Can we see a reverse 3-0? Yes, hoping. Charlie Wolf versus Tanashi. Tanashi on match point. Let's go, boys.
Round 1. Fight!
And Mr. Jiv saying, anti-air Tanashi. That is the show, but good start in showing here from Charlie Wolf. Bringing out the big guns at the end. It'll be awesome to see a reverse 3-0 here. Great combo extension. Good overhead. Good low. Just looking all Charlie Wolf this round. Great spatial awareness there. And just a dominating performance from that Devora.
Round 2. Fight!
Are we going to see a reverse 3-0 here, boys, from Charlie Wolf? Hit me up in the chat. As you know, please give some subscribing off to Charlie Wolf. Everything goes for the Africa scene. You know how it is. These boys are locally getting together. Awesome to be a part of this. We're streaming together. Charlie Wolf, sending those combos. Tanashi's like, I don't want to be in there. How the hell did that anti-air? It felt like it was miles away. The range on that oh shit, I didn't know that was gonna crush him blow. Oh, he had all the bugs on him. Forgot about that.
Finisher.
And an overhead to finish it. So what, Charlie Wolf can be very comfortable and very confident in that he won that match. Completely different game. Tanashi not having an answer for all that pressure and all that range from Devora. Can he do it? Can we see a reverse 3-0? Well, 2-1 now. And the respect coming through from Tanashi just being like, well, damn, son. We have a new king. Are we going to see a change here from Tanashi?
Mini-me.
Don't think so. Digital Soldier, he goes. Arachnophobia. Here we come. Random select they do. Black Dragon Fight Club we go. When is Charlie going to start streaming? Charlie is busy playing at the moment.
Round 1. Fight!
There we go. Next match. 2-1 at the moment for Tanashi. Boys spinning each other out. Charlie Wolf getting that full combo there. Do we see a breakaway? Yeah, we do. Charlie ready to take advantage of that no defensive bomb eaters. Good reactions coming through from both of these players. Taking every grab that's given on each other. Absolute fantastic range there. Catching Tanashi backdashing. Getting those bugs on him. Ready for the down two. Charlie Wolf getting that spacing, but this time gets caught himself. Good breakaway. Gets him with a punish grab. Sending off the bugs, sending off the bugs. Ready. Oh, both of them feeding each other out. Great punish coming through. Oh, one hit away. Gets caught. And a big punch to end it.
Round 2. Fight!
For those who aren't on the Discord channel, if you guys want to get involved in the tournament, please join our Discord. There's obviously tournaments that happen on PS4 and on Steam. This is the PC Communities version, but please note that there's tournaments going on in both. Please join the SA FGC on Discord, as well as the Steam FGC for any Steam guys that are looking for some more players. We also have a WhatsApp group if you guys are looking to join. But enough of advertising, let's get back into it. Devora looking positively strong here. I don't know how many bugs are sitting. No, it doesn't look like he's got a crushing blow loaded. But he does have a fatal blow loaded. And he could land it, and he does.
Finisher.
Bringing it to 2 apiece. I feel like Charlie Wolf is very happy with that turnout. Tanashi, what is his answer? Is he going to keep staying with Cassie Cage, or is he going to change to someone else? I know that he's strictly a loyalist, so he will fight it out till the end. I'm just getting the Steam Discord for you guys to add it to the chat if you'd like to join.
Cassie
let me
Cage.
get that. Where is it? Invite people.
Ladybug.
Go to the YouTube.
Shiraira
Will we see a change? I'm not too sure. Do both these boys go blank? Or they... I can't see. Widow's Kiss and Deadly Swarm, yeah. And kneecapping, flipping out, and air bullet barrage. So, Cassie Cage again. Might be a different variation. I don't think so.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, here we are. Final match. Match point for both of these boys. Okay, good start coming in there from Charlie Wolf. Good pressure, match point for both these boys, so you can see they're going to be both playing their heart out. Fully ready for those techs. Charlie Wolf, Tanashi sticking to that string. Great counter coming in there from Tanashi. Both inflated blow territory. What's going to happen? Oh, and we have Tanashi do it.
Round 2. Fight.
All right. Tanashi's staying on match point. Charlie Wolf's not happy about that one. What's his answer going to be for it? Good text from Tanashi, both having a good pick at each other. Just missed the punish. Good reaction on the overhead. Full combo punish coming his way. I expect to see a breakaway here from Tanashi. It is. Good low profile. And I cannot believe the range on that fucking kick, dude. That is unbelievable. Full punish again. This time it looks like Carlo can finish it off. Oh, and he just misses the last part of that combo. A lot of respect going on here. Plus strings coming in again for Tanashi. Oh, well, looks like Carlo's got the string. Will Tanashi let it rock? He does. And overhead to finish it. Well, I tell you what, this has been an exciting match to see these boys go 2-2. Final round, final match. Both these boys not taking it easily. And you know what, Charlie Wolf's had a great performance so far, just being able to bring it back. Both these boys had a long run. Tanashi unfortunately being dropped down to losers bracket by Atrocity. But he's still not out. Caught again. Charlie feeling the pressure. Tanashi having all the answers. Tries to go for it, and in professional style, Tanashi, flawless victories. Charlie Wolf in the last round. Great work, Mr. Tanashi. That was awesome. GG's both players. Tanashi is heading through in the losers brackets. I'll tell you what, that was tense. That was very, very tense. Looking at you guys in the chat, I'm sure Charlie Wolf will be joining us back shortly. Feeling a little run down from that. I bet you his nerves are on another level. For the boys that are asking questions, if you join the Discord, you can message me directly. I'll give you guys the WhatsApp groups and such for all these things to join. But there he is. He's back. Mr. Charlie Wolf, how are you feeling?
That was an intense match. Tanashi,
Definitely.
great sticking to Cassie. I actually thought he was going to go for somebody else. I was feeling very positive going into that game 5. And when I saw him stick to Cassie, I thought to myself, oh my goodness, he obviously saw something in my gameplay that he must have thought to himself, listen, I've got a chance here. So big up to Tanashi, coming through 3-2. Unfortunately, that's where I say goodbye to the tournament in terms of my participation as a player. But as far as the commentating is going, we are here till the very end, Sheldon.
Indeed we are, mates. How far are we in this bracket, my man?
In fact, we've only got the losers finals, which are going to be, the losers semi-finals, which is going to be taking place now, which is between Tanashi, who has just finished his match with myself, going up against the Stabs.
Fantastic. Charlie Wolf, can you please go AFK there while I invite these boys?
Okay, let me just go back there. Sorry for that, guys. Okay, that is done.
Invites being sent to the Stabs and Tanashi to have their losers final. Wow. I'll tell you what, that was a very tense match. I bet you can feel the same. Awesome. You know, everyone is rooting for you in the chat to bring it back with a 3-0 with the Devora. Good performance. But Tanashi just clutching it in the end.
You know what? I actually felt very confident with Noob. But I think that the Cassie matchup as a whole was probably just not the right matchup for Noob. Shang Tsung, I actually felt I did a little bit better than what I did with Noob, but again, unfortunately, because of how slow his projectiles come out, especially those ground eruptions or whatever they're called, I think Tanashi had an answer for just about anything. And then when I eventually went to the Devora pick, felt really confident, especially after that first game. Second game, taking it without going down a round as well. But unfortunately, couldn't go all the way. So unfortunately, we did not see our first reverse 3-0. But there's still about maybe 2 or 3 matches for that to take place. So guys, the tournament is far from finished. We've got Tanashi going up against the Stabs, followed by the winner of this match going up against Atrocity, who's waiting in the final of the loser side. while Alamak is waiting to see who the ultimate winner of the losers bracket is to face that person in the grand finals. I see both
And here we
players
are.
are in the Koth lobby as well.
Great viewing for your matches. We had about 25 viewers at the time of your guys' match, and the chat was popping off. It's really good to see a good turnout for the stream, boys. Thanks for coming through. And here we are at the losers semi-finals.
girl.
Carlo, what's your thoughts going in?
Well, Tanashi is obviously on a bit of a high now, having just come off that 3-2 victory over Charlie Wolf. So, Kevin, the Stab's going with the Shang Tsung, who I think he believes in. He clearly believes in this character to a point that somebody as strong as Tanashi, he thinks to himself, you know what, I'm not going to go to Liu Kang. I feel confident with this character. I feel comfortable with this character. And I'm sure he's going to go all out to see if he can pull a W out of the bag here, Sheldon.
Definitely.
What a start.
Stab's looking confident with his Shang Tsung, so I don't suspect that we'll see anything different.
Tanashi really so good with that grab escapes. I think even during our match, I must have tried about 3 or 4 times to hit the forward grab, but unfortunately he kept grab ticking me. So if that is going to be something that the Stab is going to deploy as a strategy, might come up against some resistance because Tanashi's grab ticks are on point. Forward 3 there, attempted reptile slide, unfortunately gets blocked. And you see a full combo coming through, 261 there by Tanashi. Stabs in the corner, looking a bit ominous for him right now. Tanashi closing that first round out. Sheldon, what do you think about your guys' Stabs there?
Round 2.
Well, Stabs
Fight.
had a good idea at the beginning, but Tanashi's tournament game was looking proper prominent. I think Stabs is going to return the answer now as soon as he gets the chance.
Crushing
And there we
blow.
go, crushing blow. Tanashi not having any of it though. And Stabs could have made that string plus, but he unfortunately didn't. Looks like both of them are just killing each other out, getting the zoning. And Tanashi knows how to take advantage of those whiff punishes.
Tanashi looking extremely strong going into the second round right now, and Stabs with his back against the ropes a little bit. Gunshot to the face. Cassie says thank you very much. Kick to the gut. It's 1-0 to Tanashi.
Game 1.
Cassie Cage.
Game 1, Tanashi, that's it.
Forensic saying in the chat that Tanashi's warmed up. I think it's more than just warmed up, Forensic. I think it's a bit of being warmed up, obviously being quite confident as well. Sticking to the Cassie, even though he lost 2 games in a row, he stuck with Cassie, pulled out the W, and that momentum that he got in the 3-2 win in the previous match, obviously coming through against the Stabs as well. Sheldon, how do you see this particular match going?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Dragon Grotto.
Stabs is not one to give up easily, and he learns and adapts really quickly. So, let's see something different, and I'm sure we will. But as long as Tanashi keeps playing that pressure game, I think he could easily secure himself another victory. But I'm hoping that Stabs adapts. There we go, round 1. Tanashi already in Stabs' face, and Stabs like, well, I can get in your face too. Bit of zoning coming out.
So it doesn't look like the... Oh no, I think he just parried a bit too late in that previous attempt. You know, I saw an opportunity for Rain to come through with that roundhouse kick a bit earlier, but he opted to go with the full string as opposed to rather cancelling it into the Rain roundhouse kick or the super kick, whatever it's called. But I mean, fortunately for Stabs, he's still in a very good life lead here. Trying to draw out a projectile or some sort of normal attack from Cassie to parry and come with that smoke drop, but unfortunately not quite working in his favor right now, Sheldon.
Yeah, it looks like Stabs was trying to make an adaptation change there for the zoning coming through from Tanashi. But Tanashi changing it up straight away.
Closing it with the gunshots and 182 damage there with those 4 gunshots.
Fight.
You know, one thing I can
Tanashi
never
looked like
understand, but neither, I'm sorry to break your word there, Sheldon, but this idea that certain characters should have more life than other characters. I'm not quite sure how that came about. Because Tanashi has to get through 1,000 life points. Stabs needs to only get through 950. I just keep asking myself the question all the time. Why is everybody just not starting the games with 1,000 life points finished in the story?
Kotal's got more life, hey?
I believe Kotal's got 1,100 life.
Yeah, so he's got the most.
And that's quite weird because he can actually rejuvenate some of that life as well. So it's, it's quite weird.
You know, I think some people might have, this is definitely up for debate, that's for sure. And I can tell you the reason why Cassie has got 950. Oh, full punish. No. Plus string. But I'll tell you what. Okay, anyways, the reason why she's got that 950 is because of her bloody forward kick. That range is stupid.
And the range of that kick and everything else, all the normals that she does possess in her toolbox, enough to close out. Is this the second game?
Yeah, that's second game towards Tanashi.
That's the second game, Tanashi taking it, leading by 2-0. The chat is still going strong. I see a couple of new guys in the chat here. I see it's Jetty, I've never seen him here before. I've seen Christian Becker, I've never seen him here before either. So welcome to the chat, guys. Tanaka Sean, I think it is. Clarence Muteba, I think I have seen you before, my friend. But just thank you to everybody who's coming through in the chat so far and, you know, just supporting the African boys. Stabs probably not going to hesitate too much in just going directly back to that Shang Tsung. No. We see for the first time tonight he's gone for the Liu Kang pick, Sheldon. This is interesting.
He's done it. He's done it. He's finally changed over. Now, I'll tell you what, Stabs has got a very strong Liu Kang. If not one of the best that I've played. And he's even saving it right to the end to show everyone, hey, this is what I got.
Let's wait and see. You know, I think one of the worst feelings that will probably happen should Stabs take this game, and it's a feeling that I'm all too familiar with. If he should win this first game, with this next game, I think the question he'll be asking himself is, why didn't I just go for this character first time around?
That's exactly it. But you know what? Stabs is a very determined guy. He won't play a tournament or change a character unless he wants to do it. And for him, I think he was like, oh, I've got something to prove with Shang Tsung. I'm not going to change over to Liu Kang.
Great interrupt there from Tanashi though with that 1-1-1. Almost interrupting Liu Kang's forward 4 string there. Does it again with the back 3, with the back 2 this time. Pressure is absolutely relentless here by Tanashi and closes that round, puts himself in match point. Cassie says, you know, Chopper, please just give me a lift. No, I don't want to be up there. Put me back down. All within the space of a round changing. Stabs getting the crushing blow.
On that point.
Good cancel into the command grab there. So Stabs is just trying to mix it up just a little bit here, Sheldon. And so far it's looking not too bad until that crushing blow comes through from Cassie Cage. Basically puts everything on equal terms again. Escape. Oh.
Christian, the tag name keeps swapping because in King of the Hill, the king changes. Anyways, that's it. Tanashi takes it.
So Tanashi taking that by 3-0. Tanashi looking really strong in that match there.
100%. Tanashi is running his way through this loser's bracket. Determined. It looks like it. And as Forensic was saying, absolutely warmed up. Warmed up is more like determined.
Well, if it is warmed up, he just needed that extra couple of matches to warm up even more, because right now, directly after this match, in fact, this match is finished. We're going to go straight into the next match, Sheldon.
The run back.
Not
the
quite,
run back.
Have they met before?
They have.
Atrocity
no,
versus Tanashi. No,
Sorry.
they haven't. They haven't.
Have not.
They have not.
I thought that Elamak and was Atrocity, but they were right after each other. Hey, so Tanashi and Atrocity both having lost to Elamak.
Yes. So
Both
the
these
winner
boys
of
have
this
lost to
match
Elamak.
is going to get the run back. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. Both of them want it. Both of them want the taste. Who's going to get it? That's the question. Here we are, losers finals. Finals.
Let's just see. I think both players have in fact left the Koth lobby. So Sheldon, if you can maybe just get the Nashi back.
Getting Tanashi back. We just need good old Atrocity. I don't have him on friends list, so if you can invite him, that'd be appreciated.
Okay, I will do exactly that. Atrocity's been invited. This is going to be a humding of a match, guys, by the way. So, Sheldon and chat, if you guys can just give me 30 seconds, Sheldon, just for me to showcase yet again the intro to the AFGC stream YouTube channel.
Hit it.
Thank you, sir. Here we go, guys. If you haven't seen this before, in fact, guys, I'm going to actually just hold on to that thought because both players are in fact in the lobby and I think they're about to get ready to start this match.
Yeah, there ain't no time to rock some intros. These boys are ready to fight.
Now they're ready to go.
All right, so we got Tanashi just literally sticking with his Cassie. Atrocity, we have seen Liu Kang
Sonya Blade.
and Jax.
Cage
Will he
2.0.
see anything different? Who knows?
Well, we've just seen something different appear on screen right now, Sheldon, and that is Atrocity going with the Sonya pick.
If walls could kill.
Mother versus daughter.
Mother versus daughter. Commander Cage versus Sergeant Blade. Am I right? Is it Sergeant Blade? General Blade. General Blade versus
Blade.
Commander Cage.
That's it.
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be really interesting because obviously Atrocity's got access to those onion rings. From what I understand, Cassie's low gunshot actually low profiles the first onion ring. But if she manages to amplify that onion ring, Sheldon, the second one could land a very hefty clashing blow.
Round 1.
Yeah.
So this is going to be
That's
quite
the
an
thing about the onion
interesting
ring.
match. Straight out the gate with the back three from Cassie Cage coming in there.
Yeah.
Oh, what great blocks there from Tanashi. Aware of all Cassie or Sonya's mix-ups. Mix-up
Getting
of
caught
his
there,
own
pressing button.
Oh, this is gonna... Oh, okay, he's
Oh,
got
break
the
away.
access to the air escape.
Not letting it happen. Both of them not staying on the defensive bar, but Atrocity with 2 bars in there. Oh, drops the combo. And we know that there's an ugly, fatal crushing blow on that low profile if the last hit hits.
Oh, yes.
So, Tanashi well aware of it, not letting it happen. Both of these boys, stagger.
Wake up 3. It's all happening here so quickly, Sheldon. And,
Damn.
you know, that seemed like a bit of a crazy round there, taken by Sonya at the end, but it was very difficult to call a win in that first round. Sonya trying to get that 300 plus damage, but drops the combo and unfortunately has to use that air escape there to get out of some Cassie pressure.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tanashi coming back with his answer, he's well like, you might be the ring master, I am the digital soldier.
And just to add some extra bragging rights there, Cassie will just rub it in her mom's face there that she's the one that took down Shinnok. So if she can take
That's
down
right.
Shinnok, surely she can take down her mom. Well, one thing I do know about Sonya Blade, she doesn't go out without the fight here, Sheldon. And
I love my toys.
Cassie taking
Well,
that
it was-
second round.
Yeah, it was looking good. It was looking good. Both of the boys were putting pressure, but Tanashi was keeping a little bit of space away. Good movement. Sonya in the corner can be extremely dangerous. Atrocity just keeping that pressure there, keeping him there. Tanashi well aware of the overhead coming, but full punish is it. Breakaway time.
Again, instant air attack. Hop attack, I think it's called. There we go, yet again. Tried it again for a third time straight, but Tanashi awake. It's looking ominous for Tanashi, and unfortunately, Sonya taking that first game. Ringmaster seems to be a good pick here by Atrocity, isn't it?
Sonya Blade wins.
Yeah, that was surprising. I didn't expect him to take Sonya, especially after seeing that really strong Jax. That strong Jax would have done really well as well.
I'm sure he would, but if you look at the bottom right-hand side of the screen there, Sheldon, in Atrocity's combat card is actually a picture of Sonya herself. So I think
I don't know, miss.
this is not a new pick for Atrocity, I can tell you that much.
Nah, definitely. He's taken this. He's been saving this bad boy for the losers finals, and they know exactly where it's gonna go. Hey, these boys both won it. They don't want to end up in 4th place or 3rd place. They want first, so they're gonna have to finish it out and battle it out to get through to Elamak.
Well, I don't think it's a surprise that Tanashi has gone with the Cassie pick yet again.
Yeah, sticking it out.
If you just take some close attention to Atrocity's movement, he's got his wave dashes on point, Sheldon. I've never seen somebody able to consistently wave dash with just about every character that he plays. I do know that the input timings are slightly different depending on which character you choose, but it seems like every single character Atrocity seems to control, he just has that wave dashes on point. And that obviously does prove to be quite an overwhelming tool to any opponent because, you know, 1 minute is full screen, the next minute he's right on you. And once he gets on you, this is what happens, Sheldon. He just keeps you in the corner, he keeps applying pressure.
I've only seen one other person be able to do a wave dash. As you said, it's a lot, all prudent on the different character. But there it is again, he's just showing it off now.
I think he is. And I think he's getting under Tanashi's skin right now because, you know, as convincing as Tanashi's play was in the first game, he looked completely lost in that first round of game number 2 here.
Yeah, I definitely saw that. Was absolutely dominant there from Sonya. And just eating this full, there we go, 371 1-bar corner combo.
Corner combo. That's Sonya damage for you. Missed input there. Gets the air escape, so he doesn't have to eat too much damage. Still in a very good life lead here. Tanashi trying to work his way back here, Sheldon, and gets the corner position. And it's make or break now. He interrupts the fatal blow, goes for it. Unfortunately, misses the timing.
Yeah, he should have waited out a bit.
Ooh, and a nice,
oh, brutality.
that's gonna get a 10 from me here, Sheldon.
Yeah, you know it. It's straight away 10.
Gonna get a 10. The brutality coming through there, and I think Atrocity maybe just sending a message here.
Oh yeah, definitely. He knows what's coming. Even Tanashi was like, well, look, man, you deserve a 10 for that, because it was strong.
And I wonder if we're going to see a character swap here by Tanashi. As... Yep, we've seen the Liu Kang being pulled out.
First change. Holy crap. Okay. Is this Tanashi's answer to Sonya Blade? General Blade.
Well, he's gone for the Revenant Liu Kang from what I can understand. So he's got a grudge against Sonya right now. In fact, he was the one that actually, put the instruction out that caused the entire Dark Palace to collapse on Sonya at the beginning of the Mortal Kombat 11 storyline. So,
great storyline, man.
Absolutely. They've done such a wonderful job. I think since Mortal Kombat 9 already, with their stories. I mean, even going into Injustice 2. And Tanashi, just aware of everything that Sonya's throwing, but unfortunately, something had to give. Cost him his entire defensive bar, slight lag spike there.
There you go, connects the combo, maintains it, keeps both bars with no option.
Flawless block,
flawless block.
And I think Atrocity is just showing off now, guys. Showing off, gets the 357 damage to close out round number 1. Atrocity finds himself on match point. And
Tanashi trying to give him a bit of spatial awareness. Oh no!
Okay, a lag spike, which is probably going to lead to a disconnect. It is 2-0 right now, Sheldon. So I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to re-invite those players back into the lobby.
Definitely.
And they will just start.
we're going to make sure that one of them loses a round, takes a round loss, which would be Tanashi.
Tanashi's going to have to throw the first round in that match, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so let me just invite him, and then I need my phone as well, just to send him a message on the group chat. If you can maybe just send him a message on the Steam chat, Sheldon, to just let him know that he needs to just throw that first round, so that we can just continue from where we left off before the disconnect took place.
Will do. Give me a sec. Tanashi, my man, where you at? You need.
I can tell you one thing while I'm looking here at the WhatsApp chat. The Steam guys have absolutely enjoyed the stream tonight. I can tell you that much.
Oh, fantastic. I haven't had a chance to look.
I just looked after quite some time, and there were 77 unread messages since the last time I checked.
Oh, the boys are popping off.
So they are absolutely enjoying themselves. They're enjoying the matches.
Can you please tell Atrocity that he's going to be taking that first round?
Okay. I think we might be having some internet issues here by the looks of it, because again, this time around it's Atrocity who has been disconnected. So internet just playing a bit of games with us, guys. Atrocity is still on Steam, so I'm just going to invite him in yet again, and just remind Tanashi that when this match does commence, he has to lose the first round. Sheldon, while we're waiting for Atrocity to rejoin us, do you just want to summarize the first two games that you've seen thus far, just in terms of both players, what they brought to the table?
Definitely. Just adding Atrocity on Steam at the moment, because I actually don't have him as a friend.
Oh, all right.
And his under his name, his actual name, is the Mix-Up Machine. And I'll tell you what, from what we've seen so far, that has definitely been the case. Tanashi, having a long run through losers to get to where he's been at. He came in, went off against Elamak, unfortunately got defeated, dropped down to losers, met up with Charlie Wolf in his first match, made it through Charlie Wolf, made it through Stabs, and now heading off against Atrocity. Atrocity falling victim to, let me see, Atrocity also falling victim to Elamak. So both these boys are in the same category of luck at the moment. Very strong performance. And as we said when we watched the Atrocity Elamak matchup, we got to get them for a first 10 on board.
I think so. I think so.
Definitely. While we get this all set up, I can tell you a little bit more about Tanashi's run-up coming through from the group stages. Group stages, Tanashi was in group D, and he had to face off against Dexter Fury, who made it out of losers after losing to Tanashi, but unfortunately couldn't make it tonight, but still did attend the chat and put in his input. Tanashi went off against Dexter Fury, Mr. Jeeves, and then Dizzle my nuzzle for shizzle.
Yeah.
And then made it through, obviously, on the winner's side, and then Dexter obviously making it through on the loser's side. If we move over to see Atrocity, Atrocity went up against, we've spoken about him before, Forensic, Jim Corey, and Solomons, Mr. Andy Solomons. These boys have had a long fight, and now going through the loser's side in our final stage of the top 8, Tanashi having a much harder run.
Sheldon, I'm actually just inviting you again. I've just started a new coth because there seem to be some connection issues with the previous one. So I'm just sending you another invite now. It should be coming through fairly shortly. If you can just accept that and go AFK before I get the other two guys on board.
No problem. I'm just telling Atrocity that he must take the first round.
That's perfect.
And Tanashi is also aware. Okay, cool. I'm joining the match on you now. Anyways, as we're talking about it, not Forensic, just reading his name. Tanashi, hard run through losers. Really, really hard.
Okay, if you can just go AFK there, Sheldon.
Okay, give me a sec. Done.
And then I'm going to get these boys in. Okay, I think Atrocity just restarted his Mortal Kombat 11, so he is in the Steam lobby right now. I've sent the invite to Tanashi already. Let's just find out if Atrocity is ready for his invite as well.
Atrocity is busy messaging me right now to let me know that he's restarted his Steam.
Yeah?
So he feels like the issues should be sorted now.
Okay, so I'm just going to find out from him if he's ready to be sent his invite, because I know the game normally loads the inventory and it takes a bit of a while to get back up to where we need to be.
Okay, well, the boys are talking about some speculation in the group chat. In the live chat, they're speaking about Injustice 3 already. As you can imagine, that is the next game.
I would imagine it is.
Dark-skinned Bruce Wayne, obviously a Injustice 2 lover. The boys have obviously moved on to Mortal Kombat, but some of us still do play Injustice 2. I wouldn't mind playing a couple of games on PS4 if you're down. But right now, this is Mortal Kombat.
It is indeed. And not just any Mortal Kombat, but it is the AFGC Lockdown League Top 8 Mortal Kombat Challenge. These guys have put on quite a show, not just today, but on Saturday when the tournament started, on Sunday as well, leading into the top 8. And we just tried to create a bit of hype going into tonight's action. And I think from what I've seen thus far, Sheldon, these games have been hype. I think there might have even been, forgive me if I'm wrong, guys, but a bit of a friendly rivalry being developed here between Atrocity, Alamak, Tanashi. So I think we've seen a bit of everything happening tonight. And it actually just makes for a great evening of Mortal Kombat action.
Yeah, definitely. It's been awesome. I'm hyping this up a bit. You know, getting it out. If you guys can, you know, follow me and Carlo on Twitter. We'll be posting regular updates there. Join the Discord. Subscribe to Charlie Wolf Gaming. Drop a like on the video if you can. You know, check out all the other videos. Go check out some matchups from the boys. Join the WhatsApp groups. We got 2 WhatsApp groups, one for PS4, one for Steam. If you join the Discord, you can message me directly. Add me on Discord as a friend, or follow me on Twitter and DM me. Get you connected with the guys. Come join in. We want more players to join in. You know, Charlie Wolf Gaming is going to be hosting a lot more tournaments coming up, a lot more first 10s, a lot more fun streams going to be going on. And just come join in and get part of the group. That's what it's all about.
What you also find, you know, once the stream is completed, once the video goes onto YouTube, what's going to happen is I'm going to be posting the Steam links, the PS4 group chat links. I'm going to be posting Brandon Shokan's Twitter channel, where you also find quite a bit of action.
Sonya Blade.
At the moment, I think there's a bit of issues with Twitter right now, so we also got the FGC Africa
Blue Kang's House of
YouTube
Traps.
channel.
Stand down.
And you know, there's so many platforms for us to just try to come together to grow the African community. As we said, our goal ultimately is to see a major Mortal Kombat event taking place in Africa. And like I said on Sunday, like I said earlier in this week, Sheldon, I strongly believe that that is a real possibility going into this losers semi-final between Tanashi and Atrocity. Atrocity is going to be taking this first round, as he was 1 round up when the game disconnected. And then we're going to be continuing from round number 2.
Look at these boys. They know exactly what's going on. And it's just so nice to see the boys be like, cool, I know exactly where we're at. Let's pick up where we left off and let's finish this off. This is it.
Round 2.
Atrocity match point. Let's see what happens.
Okay, Tanashi with some wave dashing of his own there. and he opens up Atrocity on 2 occasions, but unfortunately on both occasions not finishing that full combo. Atrocity smells the amplified fireball coming out and tries to give him the full combo punish before the air escape comes through. But Tenashi's got about 50% of Atrocity's life gone. But as I say that, Sonya comes with probably about 360 damage of her own.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Kang trying to find an answer. Sonya's corner combo absolutely eats him here. Couple hits away from moving on, and that's it.
3-0
Done
to
deal.
Atrocity. We're going to see a Mercy here.
Oh shit, son!
The first of the night.
Onion ring.
Will he
Onion
live to
ring.
regret that? Will he live to regret that? I wonder. I wonder. He does.
Oh, he does!
Oh my goodness. Will we see a reverse 3-0 take place from this very point? Sheldon, I want to see it happen.
I want to see it more than anything, pal. There's nothing better than get absolutely ruined. And that's my shit. That's what I'm all about. This is Mortal Kombat. Let's go, boys.
Look at that wave dash. It looks like she used the run button in Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, you'd swear. Oh,
Okay.
little bit of a lag spot.
Okay, Tanashi looking a bit hesitant. Goes for the 1 instead of the forward 4. Gets the crushing blow with the counter though. Yes, coming through from Atrocity. Good blocks.
Great blocks coming through from Tanashi. Fully aware of what's coming. Both these boys know that the next hit is probably going to set this match out. Oh, nothing happening. Goes for the block.
Okay, fatal blow territory, but unfortunately that fatal blow's been used already. And I think that's going to close the match. Not just yet. Okay, I don't think there's going to be another mercy. There is going to be a brutality. You've earned yourself another 10 for respect. Sheldon, the million-dollar question right now, as its Atrocity basically goes all the way through this losers bracket, the big question now is Alamak back?
That is the big question. Is Alamak back? I know that he was going to work. Oh shit, I forgot to give him. Wow. Atrocity, you know, I give you a 10 for respect for brutality, so just know that it's there. Atrocity, moving on. Is Alamak back? He said he was going to work for an hour. Forensic said for an hour. Don't know if he's back.
Okay, so while we're just trying to get this final underway, just to make sure, I've got in my mind, Sheldon, I've got in my mind what could potentially happen if Alamak is not back. But I'll share that with you shortly. I am going to go to a intermission screen. I am going to disable my my microphone. I am going to be playing some Mortal Kombat music in the background just to keep everybody active while we are finalizing the requirements for this final, this grand final between Alamak and Atrocity. So yeah, I think what we will do is we will be back in about 5 minutes. I am going to be playing some music for you guys, some classic Mortal Kombat tunes just to keep you guys active. And in 5 minutes time, we'll be back telling you exactly what's going to be happening going forward. So guys, we'll see you back shortly. Sheldon.
Sorry, Carlo, not to interrupt you, but Alamak has messaged me. I've messaged him on WhatsApp.
Yeah?
He's on his way home.
Okay.
Says give him 5 minutes. He's rushing home. He'll be with us shortly. Jump to the break screen. He'll be with us shortly. So guys, 5-10 minutes and we'll get in the grand finals underway.
Great stuff.
I could give a damn if you doubt me.
Okay, guys, and we are back. I think Adam Mack is just about ready to join the Koth lobby as well. So let's just see if we can get him. Sheldon, I'm not sure if you're back with us yet, buddy.
I am indeed, pal. I'm right here.
That's
I'm
perfect.
right here.
I saw Adam Mack joining Mortal Kombat not too long ago, so he should be here fairly shortly. And while we are waiting, or while we were waiting, if you were tuned into the live stream, guys, I'm sure you would have seen the AFGC intro. An absolutely magnificent masterpiece of work, contributed to by Chris Nevermore, who designed the logo, as well as Blaq Rebel Studios, who produced the audio track. Together, we've got a fantastic AFGC intro, so big shout out to those guys, Jaywood Audio, as well as Chris Nevermore, for putting your talents together to come up with an AFGC intro for these live stream events. Alamak is in. I'm sending him an invite right now, Sheldon, and
Yeah.
we should be getting this grand final. Sheldon, do me a favor and just hype this match up.
Boy, I tell you what, I'm hyped already. I mean, everyone is. Everyone's been seeing it. We have seen Elamac just absolutely slay getting through to those winners finals. Atrocity, fighting it out. These boys have been wanting this run back. And we said it as the match happened. That match is one of the hypest, and I'll say it again. That match that Atrocity and Elamac had, hype. This finals, grand finals, is going to be even hyper. Atrocity, though, needing to win the first set to reset the bracket and bring old Elamac down to the losers bracket. Elamac only needing to win 3 matches. 3 straight matches. That's what he needs.
Well, I have been chatting to Atrocity during the break just to find out how he's feeling going into this grand final match. And, you know, he was the first to indicate, as humble as he is, he was the first one to say that Elamac, his performance is absolutely out of this world. He needed to spend a little bit of time just trying to get his head around what went wrong, what can he change to just try and get back into this match. And you know what, knowing Atrocity, he would have gone back, just put some thought into it, and he's probably going to come through with a different strategy. That being said, Sheldon, what I have seen from Elamac thus far is that he adapts very quickly.
Definitely.
So you can bring something different, and he's going to just change his styles, change his strategy, change his gameplay, and bring something completely new to the table. So this is just preparing itself really to be one of the hypest grand finals we've ever seen here on Charlie Wolf Gaming streams.
Definitely. We're here. We've made it. For Elamac, it's like another day at the office. My man's been going all the way through, hasn't lost a match. He's right here at the end. He's just come back from work. My guy won his matches. We went into the losers bracket. He popped off to work and has now gotten back and is ready. He's jumping straight in. No warm-up. Let's go.
Well, we're just about to get started, guys.
All mine.
Now, this is quite interesting from the get-go because Atrocity has gone straight for the Sonya pick.
He knows where his strengths lie now. He knows. He's like, shit, I'm going straight for my boy. What pick are we going to see? Yeah, that's it. Elamac with that absolutely filthy dirt bag.
So this is a Mortal Kombat rivalry if there ever was one. Sonya versus Kano. We saw what happened on the beach in the Mortal Kombat 1 movie in 1995 where Sonya basically broke Kano's neck. Will we see the same happen this time around?
I don't know. Let's see it in the chat, boys.
Well, Kano taking a piss
Make
there
a
just for
prediction.
further orders. This is a 1-to-3 setting, guys. If Elamac in the winner's bracket wins his set, it's
Say goodbye
good
to the
games.
other half of
If
the
Atrocity wins, he resets the bracket and they go into a loser side grand finals, and off we go. Kano
Alright,
getting that
Onion
buff
Rings
quite
start.
early, that's punishable, and he's going to feel the wrath of a 228 damage combo from Sonya. No bar being spent just yet, Sheldon.
No, not yet. Oh, catching on wake up. Roll out. But does commit through, and Sonya gets a great corner carry with the 344 damage. As we know, that dirtbag Elamak is quickly ready to pose. Boy's health looking similar.
I wonder that
Oh,
buff activated, it did. I saw that with the red glow on the Kano ball. And
who's gonna zone better? Onion rings. Oh, both catching pressing buttons. Unfortunately, Atrocity could have taken that.
but an input
But
error
Elamak-
stopped it, huh? That was an input
Definitely.
error. I don't think there's any move. I don't even think I've seen that normal been thrown before by Sonya. I'm not sure if that was a standing four, but a down two from downtown there coming through from Sonya, and another one.
Taste it. Oh, catching him.
Got
There we
some
go.
matchup knowledge there in his time in the lab, I think, there, Sheldon.
Yeah, definitely. Had a bit of time, but Elamak literally.
Good
Oh,
picks up,
there it is.
crushing blow, 300 damage. Thank you very much, Kano. Nope, Kano says, you know what, take a crushing blow on your own. You give me 310.
Oh, this is it. We've seen it go very badly from here. Watch out for that fatal blow. And there it is. I called it. I literally said, watch out, it's coming. And it came. First match, going to Elamak.
Now this is quite interesting because I think Atrocity felt a little bit confident going into that game. He chose Sonya very quickly, so he's obviously been thinking about it before going into this game. He's now finding himself one game down. Are we going to see him stick to Sonya? Or is he going to go back to the trusted Jax? Is he going to go for a Liu Kang pick? Or is he just going to say, you know what, he's going to put all his eggs in the Sonya basket and see if he can maybe just turn this around. At the moment, 1-0 to Elamak.
Definitely. I just saw Mr. Sachs point out something. He used 4 of 4 of his fatal blows on Atrocity. But don't get me wrong, Sonya did use just as many on hers. But maybe not all of them.
Real steel.
And he's
And
gone.
we're finally seeing a change. I was thinking about it. I don't know, I'm feeling nervous here, man. I don't know what to say. Elamak just absolutely being brutal with that dirtbag Kano. Bunch of advice coming through from the chat. But I can feel like a lot of people supporting the underdog. They know what it's like to be in the loser's bracket, and they just wanted to support Atrocity.
Mr. Tax saying respect Ermac. Well, I'm not sure if he's supposed to say Ermac or Elamak, but okay, let's just think it's Elamak there. Rodney K is saying laugh my ass off.
Elamak actually dropping into the live chat himself and dropping a fun fact name. There we go. Good start off from Elamak again. Round 2, eats it. Full combo punish, gets it.
He'll probably just stop on 1. Oh, he goes straight and cashes out in the crushing blow in the first round. 520 damage, Sheldon. Can you believe it? That's Jax.
That hurt so bad.
And what he's got access to right now is a couple of fatal blows with that arms just about fully charged up right now. Elamak
Elamak
fighting
is
back
fully
now.
aware.
Not just yet. Not just yet. Anything can happen, Sheldon, but fortunately, Jax did finish that round off. 638 life points left in that first round, so I think Jack's feeling a bit comfortable here, feeling a bit confident.
Did you see that flawless block on the split?
I did indeed.
Jeez.
Jack's
Clever
happy
play
to
there
just
coming
sit there. Elamak's jumping around like a bit of a chimpanzee there and gets a punch to the face for his troubles. In the corner, gets the Molotov cocktail out, sending Jax back to mid-screen. Jax
Caught with the
connects.
overhead.
Here we go again.
Oh, great low poke.
And again, we're seeing that wave dashes coming through from Jax. just outside of the fire there to avoid that dot damage.
Oh my
Alamak
gosh, look at
hits
this.
a down to a fireball, and Alamak finds himself on level terms against Atrocity's Jax. That was actually quite convincing there from Atrocity.
Super convincing.
I see Parasurama in the chat as well. Always good to see you, buddy. AI Cortex, Mr. Stacks, Alaric, or Alamak himself in the chat. I think Alamak is just having so much fun in this tournament. I must be honest with you, Sheldon.
I can tell you what all the boys are. You've seen how they've been chatting in the groups, how they've all been egging each other on. A little bit of trolling, a little bit of jester going on. It's been quite cool to see Alamak mid-match just come and just drop a fun fact. He says, fun fact, Jax's real name is Max. Just I mean, you know, these boys are having a good laugh, but I'll tell you what, that is some top quality play. Atrocity knew what he needed to do. He changed over to Jax and returned that pressure on Alamak. And I was like, okay, cool. You want to be up in my face? You want to have me guessing? I'll make you guess even more.
Guys, if you are in the chat right now and you are new to the channel, if you have not yet subscribed to Call Officer or Charlie Wolf Gaming, as is soon about to be known, please drop a subscribe. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers before the 16th of April. If you have subscribed, please don't be shy. Leave a like as well. It really just shows your support to the channel and it's your support to what we're doing to try to bring Africa onto the map. So if you can please leave a like, drop a subscribe. It would really be appreciated. As we go into this match number 3 now, with Alamak basically saying, you know what, Jax, enough is enough. I'm going back into the lead here, but I'm probably eating a couple of punches to the face as well. Molotov cocktail goes out. Jax avoids the dot damage. He's finding himself back in there now. Another cocktail on the floor. Tries the flawless block, but Alamak can wait to that, but gets a crushing blow. 312 damage. Sheldon coming in here. Jax with a fatal blow like an RKO out of nowhere. Boom. Thank you very much, Kano. He actually finds himself in the lead in this match for the first time. One game apiece, but a round up. Jax looking strong here, Sheldon.
I'll tell you what, that was an absolutely commanding round. Kano got an answer for this. Bit of spit in his face, bit of zoning. Tries to get a grab. Great tech coming through from Atrocity. Good string. Those hands are heated, but the crushing blow's not loaded yet.
I think
but
this might be a crushing blow coming out here. 380 damage, thank you very much. Picks up.
Damn, son.
Okay, no fighting back here. Throws out the cocktail, misses the back forward too. Oh, and now there we in fatal blow territory, Sheldon. We here again.
It's coming. It's coming. But he doesn't have to use it. Oh, air ball. But this could. No. There's one or two, but there we go. Reads it perfectly.
He was so aware of what was happening there. He knew that Sheldon had, Sheldon. Alamak had no offensive bar. The only way he could escape was to roll forward or back. And he covered himself with the grab. So, Atrocity taking the lead against Alamak for the first time in this entire tournament, Sheldon.
I'll tell you what.
Looking completely different, eh?
100%. Atrocity just needs to win one more match and he resets the bracket.
Absolutely.
Alamak is warming up to the differences of Jax. As you can see, I mean, that last round was really tight. But Atrocity will be very chuffed if he resets that bracket and we go straight back to 0-0 all over again.
Absolutely. Guys, just to remind you guys, I see 26 people are watching this live on YouTube right now. If you are new, please, we are 93 subscribers. We've gone from 77 to 93 in the space of a week. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers before the 16th of April. If you can please drop a subscribe, it will really show your support to the channel. And as we get into this game number 4, Sheldon, what do you think is going to happen this time around?
Game number 4, I'm feeling like Alamak's going to do quite a bit of surprises. And like I told you, he likes to steal the pizza from out your mouth. And that's what I feel like he's going to do again. Just stepping on Jax, changing the corner pressure. Alamak's usually aware of that grab, but unfortunately got caught this time.
Oh, great awareness there by Jax. Losing neutral ducking the follow-up to that Kano ball.
There it is. Elamac also well aware of what was coming there, neutral ducking it. Good grab pressure.
Oh, great down
two.
Great down two there.
Wow. Oh no, unfortunate lag spike
Lag
there.
spike.
Also caught. Boys the pressure. One more hit. And the command grab.
Jackson
Wow.
match point on bracket reset point here. Sheldon, this is looking completely different to the first time these guys met.
That's 100% it. And I was worried. I thought that Elamac was going to be dominating. But it definitely looks like Atrocity had a good pep talk with himself in the mirror before coming into this one.
Definitely looking that way. Spent a bit of time in the lab. I think he used that like a true Mortal Kombat player, I think. He took his loss. He took it well. He had about an hour or so to just reflect on what happened in that previous match. Went into the lab. Familiarized himself a little bit with the Kano matchup, and I think it's paying dividends now.
That's it. Oh, wow.
He sniffed out that grab, gets the down two crushing blow. And Alamac's in a bit of trouble here. Again, the down two comes through. Tries the fatal blow. And I'm going to tell you right now what Jack said. You know what Jack said, Sheldon? As this bracket gets reset.
Brutality.
Damn, that's how it stinks.
You know what Jack just said now, as I update the bracket. Jack just said to himself, you know what? This Alamac dude is keeping on taking my pizza. But we are in lockdown. Pizza is not an essential service. To hell with your pizza, Alamac. Atrocity takes this 3-1, resets the bracket. Guys, we are going into a grand final of absolute epic proportions here.
That's it. We're resetting this bracket 0-0. No time for social distancing. These boys are in each other's faces.
Rat bastard.
So am I right?
Straight back
Atrocity's
into it.
taken that by 3-1.
3-1. That's correct. It was 3-1. We're now back at 0-0. Laka.
At 0-0 indeed. So let me just update the scoreboard to reflect exactly that. Alamac on 0 and Atrocity on 0. Yes, Sheldon.
Mr. Stacks. Sorry, Mr. Stacks coming in with the cool update that you're on 99 subscribers. You're about to hit that 100, pal.
Round one. Fight!
All right, boys. This is it. Great grand finals. That's it. Atrocity has done the impossible and has reset the bracket. Elamac is down there in his corner. What are we going to see different here? Full punish coming in here from Atrocity. These boys looking about level in health. Dirtback Kano saying, this is what I got. Crushing blow to each your money. Oh, just great converts in that corner. Oh! We knew he was fishing that.
He is so aware, and another 444.44. How fitting is it for? This is unbelievable, Sheldon.
That was mad. I'm speechless. That corner combo and Jack's performance there, just literally hitting every single crushing blow he could. He was dominating that corner. Atrocity just literally looking like a different machine.
Completely. He tried the Sonya pick. He's calling out these grab attempts by Kano. I think he's like 4 on 4 right now. And,
yeah, that's it. He's seeing the grab come. He knows that Jax's move's coming through. He ducks it, but then doesn't follow up with just a normal string.
Okay, he gets caught by the grab this time around. It's not going to phase him too much as he's going to surely crush Kano's head.
Oh boy.
Wow, this is looking completely different to what it was at the first time these guys met. This is officially the third set, essentially, Sheldon, that these guys meet in this tournament. They met in the earlier parts of this. They met in the grand finals. Atrocity reset the bracket. So this is essentially the third first to three set that these guys are playing against each other in this very tournament. Bit of a rivalry developing here, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. That was insane. That was just absolutely great. Oh shit, we're seeing Elamac change. We have seen him play. So it'll be interesting to see what he decides to do with Sub-Zero. I mean, he's going to be having to play a lot of a getaway game. But, you know, Atrocity is sitting on a 4-0 win streak at the moment, but obviously only 1-0 in the bracket currently. 1-0 at the moment to Atrocity. Elamac has been low down to the lowest the losers brackets, so we are going to see this carry on. Good start off from Elamac with the Sub-Zero pick, trying the schmicks. Is he ready for the pressure game that is Jack's column?
I'm not sure here. Sub-Zero started off extremely strong in the opening exchanges there, but finds himself in the corner now. Getting out of it, jumping out in fact, doesn't want to do anything with that corner right now, and Jack's just putting him back where he came from. Oh, he misses that, and unfortunately he's going to eat about 134 damage combo there. Gets the forward grab. Oh, tries it again.
Oh, good pick.
The arms are heated, Sheldon. The arms are heated. He mixes up this time. Tries it again.
Gets the corner carry. Anything can happen here. What's going to happen? No, the respect.
Gets a
the
projectile
respect.
to the face. Sub-Zero bringing the kill, but Jack says, yeah, take some heat from our projectile. Sub-Zero's about to melt here, guys. From the looks of it, at least. I mean, as I say that, Jax finds himself in an icicle. Oh, he's going to go into the corner here. Restand, forward grab. Jack's looking absolutely dominant right now.
Literally, great performance there. Sub-Zero, getting caught by the delayed in half. Great tech knowledge there for Atrocity to know to roll towards, especially on that stupid Sub-Zero boot. You know how I feel. You know how I feel about
know how
Sub-Zero.
you feel, and as you say that, Sub-Zero finds himself on the floor, gets up again, gets a combo in here. 198 damage, not too damaging, I don't think. Watch out for that fatal blow, Sheldon. Watch out for that fatal blow. It comes out of nowhere. Comes out of absolutely nowhere.
Gets caught. Doesn't extend the combo, so won't get whiff punished.
Tries
There
the
we go.
anti-air there, but unfortunately Atrocity fails in that anti-air attempt. 1 round apiece in this game number 2 in the bracket reset.
That's it. Getting caught pressing buttons there. There comes the crushing blow.
Catches
There it is.
out, 377 damage. Okay.
Whiff punish on the zone. Great stagger.
3, crushing blow, 350 damage. They're about equal in life right now. The mix up again. Atrocity with the wake up this, or Elamac with the wake up this time.
Can get a full combo here.
Oh,
Shit.
I think that's it, Sheldon. I think that's it. Jack,
Great use of his fatal
it's
blow there.
like a tank. Thank you very much. Atrocity finds himself in this bracket reset, up by 2 games to 0, and crushes up Zero's skull just for the fun of it. Sheldon, I don't know what,
Damn,
but I
dude.
think everybody on the PC that supports Atrocity in everything that he tries to do must be absolutely ecstatic right now with what they're seeing coming from their boy. A
That's
complete turnaround. He managed to reset the bracket, taking it by 3 games to 1, and he finds himself in a 2-0 lead right now against Elamac, who up to this point, Sheldon, was absolutely dominating in this entire tournament.
That's it. He was straight through. Atrocity, he's definitely had a harder time now having to. He did lose to him. That's the thing, is he did lose to him in the first set that they had, and now we back here at the losers finals. Elamac's Atrocity was like, you put me down here, come join me down here, and I'm going to show you what it's like to be in the lower bracket with immense pressure with my Jax that has just been on point. He's going on a 5-0 streak right now.
Well, Timber's saying a reverse 3-0 was loading here, and I'm sure many people who play on the PC will disagree with you, and I think that Jax disagrees as well, because he just starts out the gate with a 240 crushing blow, followed up by another 137 damage combo, followed up by another 153 damage combo. So Sheldon, Elamac looking like he's in some trouble here. Punish.
There we go, another punish. He's got absolute direction on him. He's waiting for him to whiff. Great spacing. Pressure.
Oh, what a mix-up. Oh.
And eat the corner. This is it. This is Atrocity sitting on match point for the whole tournament of the Lockdown League. hosted by Charlie Wolf Gaming, FGC Africa. This is looking awesome, man. I don't know what to say. I kind of want to be one of the boys in the stream watching the stream. I'm just watching the chat go off right now.
It's been absolutely amazing. And Sheldon, just while we are watching these two fighters battle it out to see who's going to end up victorious here, good news coming through right now is that we are officially on 101 subscribers. That is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for everybody who supported. And right now we're seeing Atrocity getting Alamac down to less than 50%. The arms are heated. The arms are heated, Sheldon.
Watch out, here it comes. Catching with a stagger. Good wake up. He didn't commit to the ice ball. Good job.
Okay, I think
There we
we might see
go.
a fatal blow coming here. Now, is this going to kill?
I think it's going to be very close, but no cigar.
No, not just yet. He'll probably have about 50 life points left, 46 to be exact.
Oh, wake
Gets
up
out
his
the
own,
dodge there.
and that's it. Don't count your chickens. As we said, Elamac could turn this around, but he has to stay with Sub-Zero all the way through now.
Fight.
You know what I think Atrocity might be very encouraged by is that he didn't actually use any of the fatal blows that he has at his disposal yet. So he has this third round to essentially use 2 or 3 fatal blows, which could essentially end this matchup. Sub-Zero staying as far away as possible. He's going to eat the punish here. Take those shots to the face here, Sub-Zero.
Face. Here we go. Here comes one. Bang.
Oh, that's one. 375 damage. Thank you very much.
Oh, check out those wave dashes.
Oh,
Great anti-air. Elamac not letting it happen.
oh, look at that jump.
Oh,
Missed.
and that's it. Game over. Atrocity is the Lockdown League winner. Carlo, tell me more.
Well, I must be honest with you. After the first time these guys met, I thought that the dominance that Alamac showed to take that first encounter by 3-0, I thought that this tournament had, or Alamac had his name written on the trophy already. And as you mentioned, Atrocity obviously had some time to rethink about everything. Took some time in the lab just to familiarize himself with the Kano pick. Alamac obviously trying certain things that might have worked in the first game. Atrocity being aware of what was happening, being aware of the matchup, being aware of what strings worked, etc. And obviously use it to his advantage. And as a result, Alamac has not only had the bracket reset by Atrocity, taking that first one by 3-1. He's actually had the bracket reset, and Atrocity has not just reset it, but actually won that entire match, taking it by 3-0 to close out the Lockdown League tournament and reign victorious yet again in this particular tournament. So, as things stand on the PC, Atrocity is the defending champion and he's just retained his championship. So, big up to Atrocity there. I'm not sure if Alamac knows that this is finished, but Atrocity taking that final bracket reset by 3-0. Unbelievable. Sheldon, I'm not sure what else to say. Unbelievable display from the Atrocity there.
Ah man, that was just epic, man. That was just really just a great. It is something else to run a losers. You've seen it. I've seen it only a couple times in tournaments where guys has to make a losers run through. Tanashi had a great run. Atrocity had a great run. Boys, Stabs had a great run. All these boys had great runs through the top 8, and we're really showing an atmosphere. But Atrocity just really showing what can be done with some good labbing and good character change. Atrocity I think the way to seal the deal was that fatality, just an absolute home run. Just hitting that Jack's home run fatality, because having to run it back from losers, 6-0. Just absolutely dominant performance, and he's going to go to bed this Easter weekend knowing that he absolutely slayed in the Lockdown League.
And just with that being said, I don't want to take anything away from Alamac. The display that he put on through the entire tournament was absolutely fantastic. So obviously just coming up against a focused opponent, coming up against a determined opponent. And you know what? at the end of the day, I think that Alamak will be the first one to put his hands up and say, you know what, well played, Atrocity. At the end of the day, he probably deserved that. So Atrocity is your Lockdown League champion for this particular week. The good news, or the bad news rather, is that Lockdown in SA has officially been extended by 2 additional weeks. The good news coming out of that, though, is that there's going to be so much more time for us to get our heads together, to run a few more online tournaments, to keep growing the African community, and to make that 100 subscribers become 1,000 subscribers in the near future. So, Sheldon, anything is possible. We've seen it tonight. We've seen 2 Goliaths of Mortal Kombat 11 going head-to-head, and, you know, at the end of it all, Atrocity turning it around convincingly, and taking it 3-1 and 3-0 in that bracket reset. An absolutely fantastic night, an absolutely fantastic tournament. Sheldon.
100%, my man, dude. It's been an awesome tournament to watch. The group stages were tense. It was very cool to see everyone checking out, seeing who they're going against. I can tell you that a bunch of people that didn't enter are going to be entering into the next one. So watch out. There's a couple sharks lurking. You're going to see some new fighters that maybe some haven't seen. So
for sure,
watch out. I think you'll see a lot more people labbing, getting ready for the next tournament, seeing what they've got going. Just absolute fun, man. It's been so cool being a part of this. You guys add me on Steam, add me on PS4. My name's TheSheldzable, but you can call me Shelds. It's easy. Carlo, excellent work on the hosting of the tournament. I'm sure all the boys are looking forward to the next one.
Absolutely.
And until next time, from me, it's peace.
Well, thank you so much for joining me yet again, Sheldon. It's been an absolutely amazing experience having you on co-commentary duty here. It worked last night, it worked tonight again, and I'm sure it's going to continue to work in the future. Please have a look out. We've got a couple of Combat Africa events taking place after the Easter weekend. Will probably happen as of Tuesday and going forward into next week. A couple of first to 10s, first to 5s on the PlayStation 4 format. So just look out for that. Look at the socials, look at the WhatsApp chat groups, the PS4 group, PC group. Check Twitter, wherever we can post information, it will be made available. But what we want to do is to just keep seeing people supporting the streams, supporting the African community, growing the African community. And if you feel that you want to try yourself out and just test your ability, enter one of these tournaments, guys. You will not be sorry. There's so many people that we've seen tonight. If I look back 2 tournaments ago and look at the level of play and how much it's improved over that very short space of time, Sheldon, it's been phenomenal. So I'm hoping to see some additional players, some new people coming through. Some people would think that they might not. I've already had a couple of people asking me, how do you enter the tournament? You will get notified on the Steam groups, on the chat groups, etc. So please keep a lookout for that. Participate as much as you can, guys, and just keep growing the African community. And on that note, Sheldon, I just want to say thank you once again to yourself. Thank you to all the participants who made this top 8 possible. A big shout out to the Fury who couldn't be here tonight. You made it into the top 8. Unfortunate. Hopefully next time we see you there again. Maybe even top 4. Maybe even winning a tournament next time. Anything is possible in the AFGC. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it, Sheldon. Always a pleasure having you.
Carlo, thank you so much. Once again, all I can reiterate, guys, to get part of the tournament, please, it's free to everyone. It's just a community thing. Get involved. You can join the Discord. You can follow me on Twitter. DM me directly. Same thing goes with Carlo. You can get him on the Discord. He's also available on Twitter. Both of these things, you can check on his channel. We're available there. DM us. I'll get you guys added to the WhatsApp group. I'll post everything on the Discords, and I'm here for it. Carlo, awesome commentating with you again. Top tier tournament. Looking forward to the next one, Carlo.
Thanks so much, Sheldon. And just before we go, guys, just to leave you with the AFGC intro video one more time. Thank you so much for your attendance tonight, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. God bless.
Over here!
give a damn if you doubt me.